What is going on, everybody? How are you guys doing this fantastic Saturday afternoon? I told you guys we're going to be live flying the 737-500, and as promised, we are a little bit late on the stream. Like I said, they sent us over the aircraft a little bit later than I expected, but nonetheless, we are going to be live checking it out today. I was going to stream it at 8:30. I don't know if you guys saw that as well. But I wanted to, get in the airplane, get my camera view set up, kind of explore the airplane too, so I could actually, showcase what they're actually offering. And that's what I did. We learned the plane a little bit. I figured out a few of the cool systems, the cool things they have in the airplane for you to actually do, for fun. And I'm not gonna lie, off of me using this plane for 15 minutes, a subscription base with this $5 a month, you guys are gonna see it's definitely gonna be worth it, man. But we're gonna be flying the only livery we have available for today. I told you guys I wanted to do Southwest, but we only have the Scandinavian livery. So we're gonna be using Scandinavian today, flying from Oslo down to Amsterdam, flying a Scandinavian 827. And we'll try to do a return leg. It is kind of later in the day, but I have nothing going on tomorrow. So we'll see what we got going on with us in the return leg, man. But I appreciate you guys all stopping in. If you haven't already, smash like button, man. We're going for a like goal this evening of 200 likes. Already at 28, so I do appreciate you guys all stopping in, man. How are you guys doing, though, guys? Appreciate y'all stopping in, man. Phoenix, now what's going on? Phoenix, appreciate you stopping in, my guy. How you doing? Hazard's now as well. Shaq sees flying with. I appreciate you stopping in. Shaq, how are you doing this afternoon? Also, let me go ahead and get this tunes turned on for you guys, and I'm gonna move away from where I'm at right now because there is AI cars in the scenery that are driving back and forth, just making noise. So let's get a better view here. Let's scoot over. We'll do something like that. That looks pretty cool. You guys like that view? I like it. You guys don't really have a choice. There you go. Cool. Anyways, what's up, FlightSimExpo? Appreciate stopping in. Mr. Wise in the house. What's going on, dude? Lamar's in the house as well. What's going on, dude? Appreciate stopping in. Michael A. Smith's back in the house as well. What's going on, dude? Appreciate stopping in. Mason's in the house. What's going on, Mason? Appreciate hanging out with us, dude. Aiden's in the house. Rotates in the house as well. Off Fear. Terrence, how you doing, my dude? Appreciate stopping in. Supremacy, what? Appreciate stopping in, dude. Morgan's in the house. What's going on? Evan. Veram's in the house. Pilot Def's in the house. What's going on, Pilot Def? Hope you had a good long haul, and congrats on 200 subs, my dude. Oscar's in the house, Clippers in the house, Matthew's in the house, Element's in the house. He's not gonna know what he's doing. I have a little bit of an idea. I know at least I could take off and I won't have pressurization failure, because I was actually about to do that until I read the manual and I realized you actually have to kind of do a little bit more in terms of pressurizing this cabin. So I dodged a bullet for now. We'll see. We'll see. What's up, King? How you doing, my dude? Appreciate you stopping in. Lotto's in the house. What's going on, Lotto? Sean's in the house. Flight Sim Friday's in the house. We got Zachary. Yes, I got my hair retwisted, if you guys can't tell. The forehead's out. Don't worry about it. Butter's in the house. What's going on, Brian? Appreciate you stopping in. Sean says, let me know if you need any help and find this for me. I got you, Sean. I'll definitely be giving you some questions here and there. I think I should know what I'm doing, but we'll see. Clipper coming in with the $5 bomb. Go and spam those $sign emojis if you haven't. Also, spam those likes on his donation, man. I appreciate that, dude. Simmers now, Waves now. What's going on, my dude? Appreciate stuff in. Waves, DM Alex in the CSS Discord. I'll link the Discord in the chat as well, but the Alex in CSS Discord, he's running everything, man. What's up, Supage? Appreciate stopping in. Lunar's in the house. What's going on, Lunar? Appreciate stopping in as well. Michael coming in with the $5 bomb as well. I appreciate it, dude. Go and spam those $signs and give him a like on his donation as well. I appreciate you, man. Already coming in with donations. That's awesome, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Forza? How are you doing this afternoon? Appreciate stopping in. He says, my eyes. Okay. Hawk's now. What's going on, Hawk? Zephyr's now. What's up, Zephyr? Appreciate stopping in. Hawk, there is no good Atlanta senior just said. I know they've just teased the Atlanta one again. But just looking at it, I mean, I'm a Atlanta nerd. It still seems like stuff is wrong with that scenery, but it won't be out soon. So for right now, or it won't be out until later. So for now, we don't really have a good Atlanta scenery. That forehead. Okay. See, your boy got the retwist going. The forehead is exposed. Worry about it later. You donated $10 to say that, by the way, Mark. Jesus. Go and spam those $signs for him. You guys know the drill. And give him those likes on the donation, man. Anyways, let's go ahead and start showcasing this airplane, man. So like I said, this is the brand spanking new CSS. Well, not new in terms of the airplane, but the new CSS 737-500 Classic. So essentially all this is the 737 before the NGs, the new gens. So it's really the exact same thing. There's not much differences. But in terms of how this whole thing works, you could buy it straight up for $120, or you could buy it for a year subscription for $50, or you could buy it month by month, which doesn't automatically renew, by the way. All the subscriptions for this airplane, they don't automatically renew. So if you purchase it, or you buy it with like some random card, the second that subscription ends, it cancels. There's no way to keep auto renewing. So that could be a positive, that could be a negative. I'm one of those people that forget that I have subscriptions, so I'll keep paying for it for months. So I thought I liked that. But again, you could buy it for a month for $5. You could buy it for a year for $60, or sorry, $50. And then you could buy it for just straight out for 120 bucks. And yeah, let's go and get this thing checking out. Bro, oh my gosh. Appreciate the freaking $50, Michael. Holy crap. And Butter's saying, I like it. Appreciate you, dude. Is it $60 a year or is it $50 a year? I might be wrong. It was either $50 or $60 a year. I completely forgot. Michael, though, I appreciate you, dude, for the $50 bomb. Go and start spamming those dollar sign emojis, man. I really, really appreciate that, dude. Engines are pretty bulky in this airplane, man. They're pretty nice. I'll turn off focus mode for you, whoever set that, my dude. Yeah, we'll go and look at the outside here for a second. I'll show you guys the texturing, because a lot of people are saying the textures of this airplane are really bad. I personally don't think they're really that bad at all. I think they're pretty decent textures. I kind of compare them to, a lot of people are saying like the, how do you say it, Leonardo MDs series of the airplanes they make. I think it's honestly around the same level of texture. It's not bad, but it's obviously not like Phoenix level. So, I mean, take that as you will. So here's the lights. We'll show the night lighting as well. It has a working weather radar. I mean, this thing has its setup, man, but that's the lights. We'll show you how that all works. Tires down here look pretty I mean, they don't look great. I won't lie to you. I'll be completely honest. Those don't look great. They kind of look plasticky, but I mean, take that as you will. It does come with its own ground servicing in a way, so it does have its chocks. So those are chocks that are with the airplane. You got the inner bay in here, or, you know, the inner gear bay here. We'll slide back. Got the cargo door. Got the windows. Got the tail back here. I mean, it looks pretty good in terms of the reflectiveness of it as well. I feel like they could easily improve on that. It doesn't look that bad. I think the trailer they brought out earlier, honestly, was just recorded, no offense, really poorly. I think they didn't really showcase the plane as good as they could. But I mean, I'm looking at this now on my screen. I don't know how it looks on the stream, but I mean, it genuinely does not look that bad. It doesn't look great, but it's not like as bad as I thought it would look up close based off that video. Obviously, though, the cones that's GSX. Don't worry about the cones. That's not with the airplane. There's landing lights. We keep going around the front. And that's a good little walk around. I'll also show you guys the nose wheel bay here as well. So, I mean, it's not bad on texturing. Textures are honestly pretty decent. I mean, they're not like Phoenix level again. You're not gonna beat Phoenix off the bat, I would just say, but not bad. Not bad in the textures. So let's go and hop inside, and I'll show you guys how this cockpit and all the funsy stuff works, man. All right, so here we are in the cockpit of the 737-500. So I'm gonna show you guys some cool stuff around here before we even start. Essentially, this is exactly like the iFly when it comes to system modeling in a way. So when I turn on the plane, you could actually touch all the lights and actually test them just like the iFly. A lot of stuff even in the back of the cockpit works. So back here, I don't actually fully know what this is yet, but it says flight deck door access system. You could actually close and lock in and unlock it, however that switch works. But basically everything in the cockpit will work. So we'll start with the cabin here, and then we'll work our way back to the front, and then we'll get the plane set up. So we do have a working door, which is actually pretty cool what it does, though. Look how it slowly kind of closes. So I don't know if it actually will fully close. I'm assuming it will, but you open the door and it slowly kind of rolls forward, which is pretty interesting. We also do have the working, I guess, flight deck door password. I don't know if you could actually completely lock it. I haven't figured that out yet, but you can actually mess and interact with those buttons. For you guys that really care, it does have a working bathroom. You could, hold on, let me shut this door. Shut. All right, that door's shut, and you can actually slide over here. Let's open the bathroom. We'll slide into the bathroom, and I don't know where the mirror's at. I don't know if these planes ever had mirrors, but obviously, you know, here I'll go and mute the music. I'll let it play out. Toilet bowl opens, toilet bowl closes. Flushable toilet. It has a flushable toilet. So it's a study level airplane now. It has a flushable toilet. Also, I wonder if you could lock this. Does this actually work? No, it probably doesn't. We'll figure out that later in cruise. Anyways, bathroom does work. We'll slide back here. I don't actually know what this thing actually does just yet, but it does have an interactive thing here for the volume control. I'm thinking this is some type of music. I haven't figured out a way to get music to work, but it does have a scrollable volume knob there. You slide down here. We have actually the lighting control. So when we're boarding up with GSX and all that, I'll show you guys how you could actually control the cabin lights. Again, just like the iFly, you could actually go in and you could just edit the lights of, you know, different things, saying like the dome lights, the galley lights, all that by this little system. It's old, it's not like the iFly because the iFly is a Max and that's the brand new stuff. But this is, you know, the old school way of having some light operators. But that's all working. All that works on there. So I'll show you guys that in a second as well. Obviously, you have the forward galley. Nothing really special there. You could actually lock our doors, though. So you can actually put the tape on it to lock it. I'll show you guys how to actually secure it to the ground as well. We'll slide here. This is the cabin. The cabin is, it's not bad. I think the cabin is honestly exactly how the Leonardo MD-11's cabin is. The textures honestly look pretty much the exact same. I don't think any of the overhead bins work. Nothing like that. Seatbelt. You know, seat belts don't work. You can't get the tray tables down or anything. It's not a fully interactive cabin. But nonetheless, it's a cabin. I personally could care less about a damn cabin, to be honest with you, but it does have one for people that really, really want one. Not bad. I will say the wall textures remind me of TFDI right now. Because also, keep in mind, this is a pre-release copy. But the textures I'm looking at right now in this cabin are the worst textures in the whole plane. I'll just put it out there like that. This wall looks rough. It looks like TFDI. So take that as you will, but that's the worst looking thing in this whole plane, which actually is not bad at all. I don't think that's the worst thing you could see in this airplane, or worst thing you could probably expect to see in this airplane. We'll slide back down here. And I've actually not explored the bat galley before, but I'm pretty sure the bathroom works back here as well. Obviously, toilet works. We'll hit it with another flush so you guys could go ahead and, you know, go and listen to it. There you go. Enjoy your flush. That's awesome. We'll shut the door. We'll slide back over here. Again, you could also do the arming here as well. We'll show you how to do that in a second. It's basically the same exact way you could do it in the 737 MAX from iFly. And there is a, where is it at in this airplane? Here it is. The I guess the rear galley's light control system as well as cabin calls. So that's everything in the cabin. We'll hop into the cockpit. I'll show you guys all the stuff you have to do and all the EFB options as well. And then we'll start up this airplane. We'll start heading it down to Amsterdam, man. Should be a good one. The Superjet Turd Flusher 5000. Oh, yeah, JJ. What's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in, dude. You said even better than the first time. How's it? Frames? What can I compare it to? It's not bad. The frames are relatively smooth. I would say it's like the same as like 𝐕𝐄𝐑𝐺. I would say it's around the same as 𝐕𝐄𝐑𝐺. Like the 737 or the 777. They're around the same in frames, I would say. That's how it's performing for me. I'm getting micro stutters every now and then, like panning around, but just like moving throughout the cockpit like I normally would, it's pretty easy. This airplane kind of looks like, do you think so? Hey, I don't know, man. Like I said, you guys make your opinions, and I'll tell you what I think at the end. Because again, I haven't actually flown this plane yet. I've just set everything up, made sure my binds work, made sure I had my stuff logged in, made sure I had my SimBrief account in, all that, and Navigraph was updated. And that's all I've really done. So here we go. This is the cockpit. Not a bad looking cockpit. I think the textures in the cockpit look decent as, you know, if anything. We'll slide into our seat. We'll slide over here and we'll show you guys the EFB here in a second. But we actually do need to connect ground power. So we'll go to the ground ops first. And here we have our ground ops page. I'll get the audio up so you guys can hear this as well. All right, so we're going to connect our GPU. So we'll select GPU. And we do have the jetway connected, but it doesn't automatically open the doors just yet. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do open door 1L. And we should have that door open. I could have actually done it manually by just going back here and opening it, but the door is now open. Awesome. We'll slide back in the cockpit. We'll slide down here. The GPU is now connected. Sadly, I don't know if anybody cares about this type of thing, but the GPU actually isn't visible. It's just kind of an invisible GPU that's there. It just says it's connected to the plane and it actually works, but it won't show up in the plane like connected or anything. So, I mean, maybe that's something they'll add in the future, but that's just one thing they're missing in the airplane. All right, we'll slide over here. We'll go to our load page. This is where we could actually load our fuel and, you know, our weights, our packs, all that, which I'll do here in a second. And then we have the pushback tug. So you can actually call, you know, if you don't have GSX or have like a pushback, you know, mod, you could actually just use this just like every other plane is out there that has. Cool. We'll go back to doors. We're actually going to get this thing set on up. I will say my only issue so far with the cockpit right now is down here. I don't know if it's showing up on stream. It might just be on my monitor. But I don't know what you call this, but I guess annunciator panels are like the panels that, you know, show your information for your N1, your EGT. They're shaking. I don't know if you guys could see that, but they're scared of me. So they're like shimmering or like, I don't know, but they're scared of me. So that's my only issue there so far. And then obviously somebody was going to see this, so I was just going to point it out. This will be already fixed. I already talked to them about it, but the first officer, flight director is actually here and not where it's supposed to be. This is where it's supposed to be, like inside of the thing and not on the side. And here it's like bugged out. But hey, that's already addressed. It's going to be fixed. We'll slide upstairs, and before we do that, let's actually make sure we're ready to go. So our spoilers are down, parking brake is set, throttles are on idle, cutoff. Our fuel selector valves are at the cutoff position, flaps are up, gear levers down. Upstairs, we have our wiper in the park position, and we could go ahead and get this thing powered on up. So I'm actually going to mute the music here. We'll get the audio turned all the way up, and we'll start listening to some sounds of this airplane, man. So go ahead and get the battery switched on. We'll close it. I'm going to switch this over to the bat bus. We'll switch this over to ground power. We'll slide down here. Let's go ahead and switch on to the ground power. There you go. Ground power is established. We're going to arm the emergency exit lights and guard them. We'll slide up here. Let's go and get the fuel pump online for the APU later on. We'll slide up this way. And actually, you know what I could do real quick so I can just show you guys? Like I said earlier, it actually does have the working test light. So you literally just press on all the lights and it actually works. For some reason, PMG is the only 7.3 I've seen in the sim not have that. But I'm guaranteeing you by the time they actually upgrade the airplane to 2024, they're going to have that. But it does have those tester lights. I forgot what they're called. It starts with the H. But you can actually click every single one of these and test them if you like. But cool. We'll slide back over here. Let's go and go LE devices test. That looks good. We'll go nav on both sides. HDG STS is online, so we can actually see how long it's going to take to align. We'll go and get our CDSS. I don't know what that stands for, but all I know is it's a camera. So we have a camera up there. Awesome. We'll slide down here. Let's go and get the galley online. So galley's now on. We'll slide down this way. We'll get the no smoking on. Seatbelt signs can come on as well. Actually, we should try to fuel the airplane, see how that works. So we'll leave that off for now. Wipers will stay in the parked position. We'll come up here. Window heat's on, left and right. We'll leave the hydraulic pumps. I don't know what, position they use at Scandinavian. Southwest, I know does A's on, B's off. So we'll just leave it like this. We're not going to mess with it. Or actually, we could just do, we'll just leave it like this. That's fine. We're going to get our left and right packs online, auto and auto. Now, something about the APU in this airplane, though, it's not actually that powerful. So if I was to switch onto the APU, kick off my ground power, and run both packs, my APU would actually fail for supplying power to the airplane. So what we're going to have to do when you actually switch over, we're actually going to have to run only on the left pack and turn the right pack off, just so we don't have a failure in the APU, or at least failure to power the whole airplane through the APU. So that's just something to note. Anyways, left and right packs are online. We'll leave the APU bleed off. Engine bleeds can stay on for now, even though they're not going to do much, but that's fine. Isolation valve goes to auto. We'll slide down here. Pressurization panel. It's a little bit older. It's on auto, though, so we'll go and set it to 340 for tonight. So we'll set 340. Landing altitude will get set in a second. Another thing in this airplane that I was saying earlier, you actually will need to switch this from ground to flight to actually pressurize your cabin. I think a lot of people are going to have that issue. So if you're flying this airplane and you intend to actually fly, you need to switch your pressurization from ground to flight. That's just one thing. And I said I need to turn on the, what did you say? You said turn on the voice recorder. Did I not turn it on? I have no idea where the voice recorder is. Is that this? The service interphone? Something like that? We'll find it. I have no idea where that is. Bear with me. All right, cool. Plane's going to be powering up here. We actually do have to turn on all the lights in the airplane. What's up, Airhub? How you doing, man? So we're actually going to go panel up. Background will get up just a little bit. FDS will get up a little bit. So on this side, do the same thing. And this is only actually going to light up this panel up here. So now we actually have to turn on these screens as well as our FMC. So we'll slide down here. We'll turn on our FMC this way by just scrolling on it. So we got that one. We're going to scroll on this one as well. These both are online now. And then we actually have to slide back here. That's another thing that's different about the 737-500s. Usually we're all used to flying like the NGs. And, all the switches that we can use are all powered through, I don't know what you call it, but they're right next to the annunciator lights, like the the range selector, the map selector. It's all usually up here. In this airplane, it's like a 757, so it's actually right down below you, which is kind of sucky for playing on a computer because it's like you have to look down and do that, but that's fine. We're gonna turn our map and our PFD online. Both of those are good and dandy. We'll slide down here as well. Let's go and get the panel lights up a little bit, and then we actually have to turn on the panel as well, or not turn on the panel, but turn on the first officer's PFD and MFD as well, so get those on. And cool, both of those are online and good to go. So everything's on. We'll slide down here. It's also going to cage our standby here. Looks good to me. And we'll go and get the flight director on my side. Again, this flight director is a little bugged up, and we'll get that one set too. We'll slide over here. Let's go and go to load. And I haven't found a way to actually SimBrief load it yet. I don't know if I'm missing something, but that's okay. We'll just type it in off of what we have in my OFP here. So passengers today. That's a good question. How many passengers do we have? We have 93. So let's go ahead and just go boom. And can I not type? Oh, I'm actually just have to click 93. Ooh. Yeah, there might have to be a way you could SimBrief it, because this isn't that bad typing 93. It's just very extra, to be honest with you. Keep going, keep going. And there is, so far what I've seen, no actual sim brief profile for the airplane yet. So it's just the default profile as well, if anybody's wondering. Cargo today, we're going to be taking aboard 5,100 pounds of cargo. So let's go and tune that in. We'll see. You import the flight plan. Oh, actually, does it actually, Sean? Okay, here. We'll do that then. So we go sim brief. Ah, it probably does. So we'll hit this one. And then you said if you import the flight plan to the sim brief tab, it automatically populates in the load map. So that's in. We'll go to ground ops, load. Oh, shoot. It's already there. It's telling me I have 42 passengers. That's completely wrong. We'll just fix that up, I guess. We'll get it back to 93 because it's a full airplane today. So 93 will be set. Cool. And while we're doing this, let's actually try to call for some GSX fueling. For some reason, my sim brief didn't want to work with me here. So let's reload it again. I don't think it's going to load it. Yeah, it's not. That's fine. We'll just go back. We'll refresh it. And let's just call for refueling this way. So we'll call for refueling. Where is it at? I'm blind. There it is. All right. So 93, 5,120. That's fine. And fuel today, that's important. We need in total 13,526. We have 13,500 and yeah, that's fine. I didn't know if I could get it nitty gritty. So that's good. Wait. Yeah, 13,500 pounds. Cool. That's fine with me. So I guess we'll go instant load. I'm not going to let this thing load in real time. We'll just go start. Looks like I'm loaded. My plane just sunk to the ground. Awesome. So cool. That's all loaded up. That's ready to go. Let's go outside, catch up on chat for a second. See if the default GSX profile is working correctly. And then we should be ready to get on out of here, man. Another thing that's kind of cool. I just thought about looking at the nose gear. This plane actually models a lot of things. So when it comes to icing, it actually will do icing on the aircraft. And let's just do 50%. That's fine. Actually, no, do 25. And it also will look like the plane just like lifted up. It did. Did it? I don't know. But it also will model the gear, the nose gear. So if you actually slam your nose on the ground, your nose gear will actually fall in. So you have to make sure you don't slam your nose gear down on this airplane. So we'll see if I could experiment with that. But that's another thing this plane has. Cool. You pay full price for this subscription. Pop Rock, I got early access to it, so it's actually free of charge to showcase for you guys, man. What's up, Adam? How are you doing, my dude? Aviator Chill with 2 months and hope you're having a fantastic week. I am, Chill. How are you doing this afternoon, man? Go and spam those my guys. I appreciate you, dude. Let's make a test flight. We are, Tug. Oh, yeah, man. I'm not going to be able to catch up on all this shit. You know what? We'll do it in a second. Appreciate you guys all stopping in, though, man. If you guys haven't already, smash the like button. We're going for 200 likes this evening. Already at 70. Appreciate you stopping in, man. All right, so let's just go and hop in here. Let's get all this stuff set up. So we'll slide down here. Let's go and go reference airport. We're going to be at, I'm not in America. We're in Echo, India, Gulf Mike. And it actually does kind of have a little bit of a delay on the input. So I press G here, and it's like a little small input, which is kind of cool. All right, ENGM. We're going to slide that as a reference airport. And our gate tonight is going to be, it should tell me here, right? 45. That doesn't help. Is it literally just 45? Let's ask GSX. What does it say? It's just 45. I'll type that in, see if that works. We'll go gate 45. Let's see if that's on the thing. Oh, it is. Cool. So we're going to add that as our position. Our initial heading, we're going to have to use a compass here. What are we? 35 something? 350. So we'll type that. We'll do 350 as our heading, and we'll set that. Boom. Cool. That's fine. We'll go route. Let's go ahead and go to ENGM. Destination is going to be EHAM. Good old ham in Amsterdam. Boom. Flight number today, we're going to be flying as Scandinavians SAS 827. So we'll type that in. This is loud. Scandinavian 827. Boom. Runway for tonight is planned for 01 left. The winds are 010 at 9, so that's okay with me. 01 left. We'll double check that in a second. And we actually have to put in my flight plan here. I don't know if this is because I could not sim brief upload it. I don't know. But for right now, I'm going to actually import the whole flight plan. So we're going to have our transition of VIPA. So we'll put Victor India, Papa Alpha. Ooh, wrong thing. That's a waypoint, so that's 2. I haven't done this in a minute, man. Holy. All right, VIPA, then direct to Kukul. So that's Kilo Uniform Golf Alpha Lima Kugel. Execute. Next page. From Kugel, we're going to go direct to Echo Lima. Bam. From there, we're going to go direct to Bolfa, or Balufa. So let's go Bravo. Lima, uniform, uniform Foxtrot Alpha. Bam. Oops. I typed that wrong, didn't I? Bravo, Lima, uniform, Foxtrot Alpha. Oh, that's part of the arrival. That's why it's not in there. Okay, cool. So go boom. Departure and arrival page now. Out of Amsterdam, we're taking one left, so we'll select that. We're going to be climbing on the VIPO 1 Alpha departure, so we'll find that. VIPO 1 Alpha. Execute. Back to the index. We'll go arrivals. For right now, we're playing the ILS 36 right. So we'll go ILS 36 right. ILS 36 right. We're going to be on the, how do you say this? Lufa 1 Alpha. So we're playing that. That should be over here, isn't it? I'm actually not seeing this arrival on my whole thing. That might be an issue. This arrival is not in the airplane. I updated my nav data, so that's weird. Huh. All right, we'll worry about it later then. We'll just leave it as it is. We'll go index, and then we'll get the performance set up. Let's go GSX, and we shall request the boarding. We'll get it set up, man.
Requested.
Awesome. All right, so let's go and go to init-ref, index, performance. And here's where you get everything set up. So I should be able to just click it in, right? Oh, no, you actually have to type it. Oh, brother. Okay, let's see. Does it give me performance? I'm guessing, yeah. So we'll go performance, and it should load what we have for now. Is it? It does. So let's see. No pushback, please.
Do you want to board crew?
Crew.
Crew boarding starting.
Ew, it's in kilograms. Disgusting. Hold on. Aircraft options, configuration, software, pounds. Wait, it is in pounds. Why is it showing in kilograms? kg. You know, that's fine. We'll just put in what my sim brief is giving me for all this. So ZFW for tonight, for me, was planned to be 92316. 92316. We get that set. It says invalid entry. Oh, right. I forgot. 923.1. There you go. Cool. Reserves for today, we are taking in 4,000. All right, so 4.0. Boom. Cost of next today is going to be 8. Cruise winds are going to be, oh wait, we actually got to set our altitude first, which is 340. Execute. Cruise winds today up there are going to be 358 at 026. 026. We'll set that. Oops, what did I type wrong? Oh, cruise and wind. Was it 340 at 026? Is that what I'm supposed to put?
Your crew has boarded.
No. All right, we'll do /26 then. If that doesn't work, we'll figure it out later. /26. Let's see, does that work? That works. Okay, we'll figure out what the cruise we're supposed to put for there. IC deviation today is going to be +0, so just 0. Boom. And takeoff config to go. Looks good to me. We'll slide out here. Now let's go and watch these guys board us up. We actually need to open these doors. So we'll go boom, ground ops. Let's go and go to doors, and let's open cargo forward and cargo aft. I also forgot the catering service. That's fine. We don't need catering. Actually, yes, we do. We'll get catering. Why not? We're going to request catering service. And we'll do gate gourmet. Cool. All right. Everything should be good to go, man. Let's see. What did I miss? Systems are not worth $200. Well, the plane's not worth $200 because the plane isn't $200, my dude. What did I miss, man? What's going on, though, guys? I appreciate you guys all stopping in, man. I'm missing so many chats today, so I do appreciate you guys all stopping in. What's up, nerd? How you doing, my dude? Biggs announced. We're going Big saying it's the price for planes, just out of touch for most people. Hope the dev noticed that people hesitate paying $80 for one version of the plane, let alone the 120. I would agree. I think 120 is a bit steep. But I mean, looking at this airplane so far, I think they could honestly, if they want to lower it, I think they could still ask for like $70 for this airplane. I think that's still a reasonable price. 120 though is a little steep, I'll be honest. Shouldn't ZFW be 9? Oh, did I put 923? Uh-oh. That's my issue. Hold on. I haven't typed that in manually in a minute, so don't worry about that. That's a little embarrassing. Yeah, you're right. It should be 92.3. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you're right. All right, cool. Back upstairs. IRS is aligned. And I will just let these guys go ahead and board up into the aircraft, and I'll try to catch up on chat as much as I can here. So far, the GSX profile's not bad. It's just the doors don't open automatically. So that's my only downside. All right, what did I miss? KG superior to pounds. Bryce, no. I love my pounds. Like kilometers too. Nah, miles per hour. Just great. It used to get kilograms. Ill. What's up, Adam? How you doing, my dude? Appreciate you stopping in, my dude. Mr. Canada himself, after bugging me all day in his stream, is actually here. What's up, Canada? Appreciate you stopping in, man. I enjoyed it so far. Sonic, I literally haven't really flown it yet. I just set up my binds, made sure I knew what I was decently doing, and then now I'm flying. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see. I did a few practice landings and takeoffs, and I mean, it flew pretty nicely, but we're going to see if I could actually do a complete flight here and not have any issues. We'll see. What's up, DA? How you doing, my dude? Any release date or can you buy it already? Simflyer will be out tomorrow, but there's no exact time. But it is announced to be released tomorrow, my dude. I told you I'd come say I appreciate you stopping in, man. Show me it's worth, daddy. I bet. Oh, my God. That guy just... Oh, brother. That guy just freaking popped it. Interesting. Anyways, back to our plane. There you go. Oh, brother. Is the FPS on par with Phoenix S PNG? I would say the Phoenix is a little bit better on frames. The Phoenix, ever since their last update, has been really, really good on frames. But this is like relatively the same as like the PNG 777-200, I would say. Or just PNG 777. It's around the same as that. What's up, Kay? JJ's his daddy. Beautiful livery? Oh, yeah. I wanted to fly Southwest, but this is like all we had. So I was like, okay. Literally, we only had one livery, but that's fine. Makes way more sense. It does make more sense, but I just don't like it. I'm stubborn. I won't lie to you. The GSX, though, with this airplane right now, just, like, made my sim stutter. What the heck? Anyways, we got all the gremlins getting on the airplane. We'll slide back over to our EFB here. I'm actually going to show you guys something real quickly. We do have games, so we could actually use solitaire space. I'll show you guys that in a second. But for now, we'll go weather. Let's go in ENGM, go, and request a weather. Cool. See if it loads. No, it's actually getting every single... Oh, shit. It's getting every single airport we have. Cool. We have an engine close-up, please. I got you, nerd. I got you, man. Interesting that I went for the 500 first. What do you think they should have made first? Because I think their goal is making all the classics. I mean, which one were you expecting for them to have first, man? Oh, that's you, Ashton. I appreciate you flying with us, man. Cool. I didn't know it actually would give us all of them, though. That's sick. All right. Anyways, we'll go outside again for a second. I'll show you the close-up on the engine. We'll get on this engine, though, so we can actually see something. And then I'm going to boot up the 𝐓𝐻. We'll get that running as well. Where's their panel states you care about? Games, there's panel states, Windshear. There's cold and dark. There's ready for start, and then ready for taxi. So there's 3 panel states. Textures are rough. I won't say they're great, but they're not as bad as I thought they would be just looking at the video they posted out. They're a little bit better than what the video showed. Still not good, though. I won't lie. They're not amazing, but they're decent. For the price, though, that's the only issue. That's if you're going to buy it straight out for $120, that's my only issue. All right, like I said, we had this out of order, so now catering's coming. So while they're coming, let's go and hop upstairs. Let's go and get the 𝐓𝐻 started. I'm going to actually turn off the music here for a second. Let's get the view set up ready to be on the 𝐓𝐻 so you guys could hear this here. I'm going to have to shut the doors as well. So get the 𝐓𝐻 angle going. Let's go back into the plane. Let me shut the doors. So let's go ground ops. Let's go ahead and shut those 2 guys there. Good. I'll show you the settings here as well. So you go configuration, or no, it's general. And they have 3 systems here. So there's cold and dark, there's ready for startup, and there's ready for taxi. So those are your 3 states. As well as the altimeter set them at once, IRS alignment, helper, click spots, all of that. But cool, let's go boom. We'll slide up here. Let's go to the 𝐴PU. Oops. 𝐴PU startup, man. Let's listen to it. Appreciate you, Clipper. And there you go, the good old APU sounds. I'm not gonna lie to you though, the start of that APU is the best sounds this airplane has. The engine sounds you're gonna see here in a second are quite rough, I will be honest with you. All right, anyways, they're gonna be catering us, so let's actually open up the doors. Let's go ground, let's open them two up, and then let's get this thing ready to go. So we'll go back to here, let's go performance. And I guess is what we do. We're not there though, we're gonna be at Echo November Golf. Oop, I gotta delete it. Echo November Golf Mike. Done. We're flying a 737-500. Flaps will be 5. Anti-ice is off. Bleeds will be on, so we'll go and select that. We're using one left for today. We have no MELs. We'll just say it's off. Engines for a D rate. We could actually get a little D rate, can't we? I wonder how this works. I guess we'll just leave it there. 20K. Never mind. That's not D rates. Wind direction. We could actually slide in here. Oh, I have to just... What the heck? Wait, so that's... Actually, no, that's fine. Winds are... Yeah, 010. The speed should be 9 if it populates. So now we have to actually hit 9. So we go 010 at 9. This is kind of sketchy. 010 at 9. Normal, it's dry outside. Temperature is 10 degrees Celsius outside, so we'll set that. The click spot on this is not very nice. Yeah, there you go. And then altimeter is 1019. I do not like the click spot of this screen. This is rough. All right, 1019. Appreciate that, though. $10, Clipper. Thank you, my dude. All right, cool. So let's actually go and set the altimeter because I did not do that. I think you have to set it down here, though. So we'll go... No, where is it on this airplane? Oh, no, it's actually in the... it has the old school one. That's right. So we'll go 1019. Is it? 1019. That's the course. Jesus. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. 1019 is set. We'll set on the first officer side as well. 1019. 1019 is set. And then we'll slide down to... No, they're already good. Cool. All right. So that's set across the board. And let's go take off. Let's see how this thing works. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Sean, any guesses? What's up, Black? How you doing, my dude? Retweets look great. Appreciate it, Leon. Thank you, man. Honestly don't know what this is telling me to do. I'm supposed to get my V-speeds, right? If I just hit takeoff. Am I missing something? I know Sean would know. Wipers, you don't have to buy this. True, true. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh, there we go. Okay, that just randomly populated. All right, so we'll do a select temp of 49. So let's go down here, take off. Let's go. Oh, this is so weird. Everything's in one page. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we'll go outside air temperature 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, and then select temp is going to be, what was it again? 49. So 49 is our select temp. We'll get that set. And then that's good. Okay. And then now we have to type in on the next page. No, it's not like that. Okay, so we'll just do it this way. We have to get our V speed. So it should be 127. 127. And then VR is going to be 129, and then V2 is 135. So 129, 135. Cool. That's all set up then. We got down here. Initial is going to be 360. So we'll go boom. Let's get course 000. Just leave it that way. Speed today is going to be, what was it? In it. Wrong thing. Let's just do it this way. Index. Takeoff. And we're going to be 135 on the V2. So set 135. 135 is set. Heading and set that way. We'll get our charts here up to pulled up so we can see what altitude we're going to be at. And I'll be good to go, man. Let's go and make sure they're done. I think they should be at least. Yeah, the APU sounds rough. And I think they are done. So it's going to go boom. Back. Let's go performance. Not performance. Ground ops. We'll shut our doors. Oh, I just opened the cargo door. I did not mean to do that. Oh, well. That's fine. And here, we'll go back upstairs. Let's go and switch over to the APU. APU gen is switched on. We're actually going to have to run off of one pack today because of the APU in this airplane. So we'll turn off pack number 2 or just the right side. And then we'll get the ground power offline as well. Cool. So now we're just running off the APU. Get the APU bleed on for some AC. And that looks good to me. All right, we'll shut this guy. Let's get our charts pulled up. Just making sure I know what we're doing here, just so we're going to be stable. This is a process right now. All right, we'll go to taxi charts. We'll get that pulled up, which is going to be right here. Good. And then we'll go and get our SID, which is going to be on the VIPA 1 Alpha. So we'll get that set up as well. VIPA 1 Alpha. Where is that at? That's the 5 Alpha, 1 Delta. Where's it at? I'm so confused where this would be. Is it not here? Oh, here it is. VIPA 1 Alpha. Excuse me. All right, that's set. We could also get our arrivals chart set up, but that's fine for me. Cool. Those pulled up. Let's go and go to off of SID here. Top of climb for this SID is going to be 7,000. So we're going to set 7K. And let's request pushback and departure, guys. 7,000 is set. Let's go and ask GSX for pushback and departure. Let's get on out of here, man. Music's coming off. Audio's coming up in the sim. Prepare for pushback and departure. Let's slide back here. Before we start, we actually got to get the cockpit oxygen on, so we'll slide that on. That's on. We'll slide back here. Let's go and get our cockpit door armed. And cool, we should be good to go, man.
We are ready for pushback.
Audio's coming down. And let's get on out of here, man. Mark, I appreciate the $10 bomb, man. What did you say? I'm missing so many chats, and I appreciate you guys all hanging out with us tonight, man. Forehead again? Are we serious, Mark? Go ahead and spam those dollar signs for him, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the $10 bomb. You guys got them, spam them, and if you don't, give them a like on this donation, man. I do appreciate that, dude. All right, let's see what this thing is like getting this thing out. All right, the doors don't shut by themselves. Hold on, you gotta go shut the door. Let's go, boom. Ground servicing, door, shut that. We don't need the GPU anymore, so let's get off of that. And then we'll also get off my chocks. Make sure my parking brake is set, which it is. So we're going to get off the chocks. That door sound like it just slammed shut. Holy crap. All right. Navigraph back here. We'll go to taxi. We're going to be taking 1 left today, which is actually a kind of dumb choice because we have to go to the other side of the airport, but that's fine. I think that's the runway they would use anyways to head down to the south.
Locking gear.
All right, they're locking gear. We should be good to go, man. I think they base the sales off of people renting the plane month to month. I would say if you choose to rent this airplane for $5, you can't beat this. For the year subscription, I think it's worth it as well. Because, I mean, what is it, 50, 60 bucks? But all time buying it for $120 is my only issue with the pricing. I think, if anything, what are we doing? Facing east, position 10. That's fine. My only issue with the pricing is that for a year, I think it shouldn't be 120 bucks. I think it should be at most maybe like 70, maybe 80, but I would say like 70 bucks for a year is probably where the sweet spot is for this airplane. I would say at least. All right, we're good to go. Let's slide down here. Let's go ahead and get our cockpit door to the deny, which is on. We'll slide up here. Let's go and get our fuel pumps online as well. Beacon light can come on as well. We'll get the wipers to the off position, not in park. Seatbelt signs are online. Hydraulic pumps can come online as well. And I think I'm ready to get on out of here. You guys think so as well? Let's go. Actually, we should have been monitoring the AP before we turned it off, but that's fine. That's besides the point. All right, let's unmute VATSIM, make sure nobody's actually listening, or not listening, actually here, which they aren't. Parking brakes are getting released. Let's go. We'll show you guys the sounds, man. What's up, Mex Aviator? How you doing, my dude? We merging planes on FlightSim, apparently. It's really, really weird. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do it. I know when I was using the installer, the way it kind of worked is you select which plane you want, which obviously, again, they're gonna make the 500s, the 400, and I think the 300 as well as the freighters. But you select what plane you want. You select what kind of purchase you want to make. So I chose infinite, because I guess that's what I'm supposed to choose. That's what they told me to. So I chose the infinite selection. But there's like you could choose monthly, yearly, or just buy it all out. And then on top of that, you go down, or not on top of that, but you go from that selection to the bottom part, and then it's like select your payment. And then from there, it gives you the install to actually download it once you purchase it. So, I mean, I guess that's what you're doing here. It's weird.
Oslo traffic, Scandinavian 820 heavy.
We'll see how it actually goes. All right, we'll go upstairs. Let's go ahead and get the packs offline. ICH valve can stay to the auto position. We'll go ground on numero dos. I'll let you guys listen to this thing, man. And I'm just we'll add fuel now, just so you guys can hear the sounds. We'll do one inside, and then I'll do the other one outside. Yeah, we'll get the alt damper on, don't worry. I usually turn on the yaw dampener after start. I don't know the proper flow for it, but that's usually what I've been doing. Wing flex isn't bad though, and the way it taxis isn't bad either. I don't know if you guys could see. Mark with the 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate that, dude. Go and spam those gifted out emojis, man. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate you, dude. Am I gonna hit this guy? Yeah, I need to stop. Where's spot 10? I need to, let's just go ahead and stop. Just go ahead and stop. Go ahead and stop. Do it this way. I don't know why I'm using that menu. I'm too used to 2024. All right, stop here. There you go. So that's the startup sound inside. Again, I'm gonna be honest with you. The sounds in this airplane are iffy, especially when I'm about to go outside here. You're gonna hear it. The sounds are very, very iffy. But cool, we got a good start. Number one, it looks like we're all stable in the EGT and everything. We'll go ignition numero uno. Like I said, I'm just gonna instant give it fuel here so we can go listen to it. Audios come back up and listen and enjoy. Yeah, that Boris logo you said, dude? Yeah, no, we need Boris Flyer. We need Boris. No offense, these sounds are not it. That's not it. I'll be real, that's not it. Anyways, looks like we got two good starts. She's got the bypass pin. Both are stable. We'll come up here, we'll go continuous. We'll switch to Gen 1, we'll switch to Gen 2. We'll slide up here, yaw dampener comes online.
Clear to start engine.
Oh, we're now clear, oh, I started engines already. Oops. Anyway, Gen 1. Gen 2, honestly, I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at here, so let's just go standby. And we'll go standby for both of these bad boys. Down here, APU can go and come off at this time. We'll slide over. Pedostat comes both online. Left and right pack go auto. Isolation valves are on auto. And APU bleed can come off at this time. Let's slide down here. Go and give you guys a flight control check. Go full right. Neutral, full left. Neutral, full down. Neutral, full up. Neutral, right rudder. Neutral, left rudder. Flight controls free and correct. We're going to slap out here. Flaps 5. Uno, dos, tres. Flaps 5. Let me do a spoiler check. All right, my spoilers doesn't work in this airplane. That's fine. The bind I'm using for spoilers does not work. Toggle spoilers. What's up, Phoenix? We'll check out screenshots once we get up in the air, my guy. I got you, my dude. I pity you for having to fly. You think so, Sivi? I just don't think the pricing is right on it. But I mean, if they would lower the full out price you could buy the airplane for, I think it's going to be a little bit more worth it. But like I said, if you want to try it out for $5 for a whole month, I think that's a steal, dude. I think that's a steal. All right, we're going to get auto brake selected to RTO. Let's go and get LNAV and VNAV online, ready to rock and roll. Oh, wait, no, they're not going to engage because it's saying, off of departure. That's fine. We'll get that set in a second. We'll go upstairs. Tax light can come online. And then I'm going to wait for this guy to go. I don't know if he's moving out the way or not, but okay. Is he going? I'll just scooch in front of him. All right, we're going to be taxiing out of the Quebec ramp here. We'll make a left turn here onto, what is this, Sierra. We'll turn again left onto Gulf. We'll taxi down November, holding point Alpha 2 is what I'll do for today. We're going to parking brakes released. All right, and we'll start moving. Let's get on out of here, man. Get the audio up a little bit more. Reset my V here. Oh, did I not? Hold on. There we go. All right, now we should be able to start moving. You actually got to give it some thrust to get this thing moving, especially when you're actually loaded. Yeah, the sounds are really, really rough, though, dude. I'm not going to lie to you, dude. People hating on the textures, go by Captain, and this is not for you. I think the texture, I think the main reason people are complaining about the textures is because if you buy this plane, it's $120. Like, that's not just some money you go spend on like your afternoon coffee, right? So I think that's the reason people are saying the textures aren't the best. I'm thinking the textures right now look exactly like either the FSS 727 or the MD-11, or not MD-11. Actually, that too. MD-11 and the Leonardo MD. I think those are probably something I could compare it to. All right, so we're doing Lima Gulf November. No, Lima Gulf November. Lima Juliet Gulf November. Actually, no, it's Sierra. I'm stupid. And also, traffic Scandinavian 827 going to be taxing runway 1 left via Lima Juliet Golf Kilo holding point Alpha 2 for Oslo. All right, clear on the right hand side. Clear left hand side. Keep it moving. There you go, man. When's this releasing? Rounds are going to be out tomorrow, man. Plane should be out tomorrow. I don't have an exact date for you, or exact time for you, but it will be out tomorrow. Awesome, dude. I got to figure out a nice little way to position myself in this airplane. I'll try to see if we could set it up, but this plane will, on release, have a it will have a weather radar, which actually does work, as well as terrain radar, and then it also has a it also will have a, if I can get this set here. It also has working wipers. There you go. How much did they pay you to say the textures are like FSS? You saying FSS has better textures on the 7.2? You're saying these textures don't look as good as the 7.2, or they look worse? I said, this is literally just my opinions. I think the textures aren't great, but I mean, I don't think they're so god-awful. But like I said, I do understand not saying they're that good for 120 bucks. I agree with that. What's up, Stefano? Please try to make a holding fix during the flight test. Should I? Okay. That'd be something we could do. You said I can't even compare? Okay. This guy. Rather buy 10 bits for $5. I don't even like 10 bits. What is that, Kevin? I've never even heard of that. What's up, dude? I appreciate you stopping in, by the way. Yeah, if you haven't already, smash the like button on tonight's stream, man. Already at 98 likes. I appreciate you guys all stopping in, dude. What's up, Jeremy? The actual dev price of it accordingly, I bet it would be quite receptive with the community. Saying this is $120 when you have like, yeah. I agree. So I get the first part, like buying it for 50 bucks and then like buying it for $5 a month. I get that, but straight out for $120, I don't know about that. So far though, the systems seem to be up there, so that's a positive. All right, clear right, clear on the left-hand side. I'll bump a turn over here. And I'm gonna hop outside here and get on this straight. We'll see what it looks like moving around. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the glare shield's actually shaking. Y'all see that? Like when we hit a bump, it actually bumps itself. Like a little rattle happens. I'll keep moving along here. I'm gonna get the audio down because, like I said, the audio in terms of this plane, when you know the engines are just running, they're not very good. Here we go, man. Making a move for it. I really do wish we could have done Southwest. I don't know really the issue they had with all the liveries, but we only got one livery available for us to use for tonight, so that's why we're rocking this thing. All right, let's speed it up. I'm going ridiculously slow. Start moving, bro. Judging by the visuals and sound, I say this is like 50 to 70. I agree. I think their yearly subscription, what is it again? Can somebody double check with me? I'm pretty sure it's $50 for a year, or 60, one of the two. But I feel like that should be the full out price. And I feel like they should cut the yearly subscription. I think they should just make it either buy it for $5 a month or buy it full out for like, 65, 70 bucks. I think that's what they should. That's what I would say. Oh, it's 50 a year? Okay, yeah. So I feel like they should cut the 50 a year thing. If they want to still do this like subscription style thing, keep the $5 a month, cut the yearly subscription, and then make the full buyout price like, 60 bucks, maybe 50, 60 bucks, I would say. Taxi Sim 2020, yeah, dude. You have to go to the whole other side of the airport here. I don't really get it either, Ken. I don't know why they chose to. But like I said, it could actually start something here. I mean, I think for people trying out an airplane and just paying, you know, $5 and having it for a whole month with full access to it, I don't think that's a bad idea. It's just if you do it the proper way is the actual game changer in that. So we'll see what they do. Like I said, it's only like creators that have it right now in beta testers, so it's not really known how that whole subscription thing is going to go between everybody. But I mean, I like that in terms of like just testing out an airplane. You buy it for a month, $5, just test it out. That's not bad. Only thing I'm not liking right now with this EFB though is I don't have a moving plane on my chart, so I don't know where I am. I have to kind of base it off of the taxiways like a normal person. I'm lazy. I need to see exactly where I am. You just use the actual Navigraph pop-up, but I never use that thing. What's up, Moon? How you doing, my dude? When that Phoenix A321neo comes out, Toronto to Glasgow with Air Transit, saw the other day. Ooh, that'll be fun. I know the first things we're going to do are probably some American ops. I want to do American. We're definitely probably doing some Delta, obviously. And then we'll start doing some Transcon. I want to do JetBlue, though, for sure. JetBlue long haul out of, like, Kennedy or something. That'll be awesome. Epic Startup, how are they going to police people by the month? That's what I was wondering, too. Let me see. I noticed when I booted up the sim. Oh, yeah, it does. It does. Because I was about to say, I noticed when I... Let me move this out the way. Yeah, it has this software running in the background. Because I was going to say, I noticed when I booted up the sim, like if you have FS Realistic, not FS Realistic, FS UIPC and like all those add-ons that, you know, load when the sim loads, the CSS software actually loaded when I booted up the sim. And it's currently running in the background apps tab right now. So I'm guessing that's how they're going to do it. I said I really, really hope they do it properly, you know, and really police it, because I'm not going to say anything, but you guys can kind of, you know, understand what I'm implying. If they don't police this thing properly, it's ending up where everybody knows where it's going to end up. So I really hope they do it right, because it's going to be a field day for people if they don't. I mean, this is like $5 and then boom, you know what I mean? So it does have an app running in the background though. Software is running in the background, and I guess monitoring the systems of the plane and also, you know, monitoring your subscription. So I would assume it's going to be something like Phoenix. I would say that they made a mistake of not offering the not offering the 500 only. Oops, I wanted to read that. You said they made a mistake with not offering the 500 only. You could have offered a 500 for like $70 and the full pack for 120. See, yeah, I agree with that, Peter. That would have been another thing if they just got rid of the subscription. Yeah, do something like that. I would agree. By the way, I was about to forget. There you go. Switch that over to flight. I agree. I agree. You know, you make one for, you know, $50. You make every other airplane, you get another, you know, $5 upgrade fee. And if you want to buy all of them together, including the cargo variants, get it at $120. I think that sounds reasonable to me. I said the only complaints I have right now, I'll be honest, the sounds, they suck. I don't like the sounds. I think the startup sounds of everything are good, but once they actually start rolling, like the APU startup, that's really, really nice. When the APU is actually just spooling, it sounds bad. When the engines are starting up, it's okay. When the engines are running, it sounds like crap. So I think they need to fix the sounds. Textures could do some work. And the EFB, I mean, that's just going to come and go. They're just going to add and experiment with stuff. But I mean, I don't really have any issues with the system so far. We'll see how it is when I actually start flying. But so far, it's only just the external like sounds and actual textures of the airplane that are my issue right now with it. With the changes that CSS, Dev was in chat, saw our hurt for words is now crying in a corner. Well, I mean, they've been in the Discord all day, so I'm pretty sure if they were crying, they got it over with. But I'm just being honest, man. I'm just telling you guys my thoughts. Like, these textures right here, it doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look good at the same time. It's not great looking. That wing flex is kind of nice, though. I won't lie to you. That's pretty sweet. You dual engine start? We did not. In honor of 787 fan, we did not dual engine start. It does have potential. Again, this is a pre-release copy, so I mean, they've said they've already updated some stuff since their dev stream that failed earlier. But I guarantee they'll probably update some more stuff. Like, you know, first off, that the first officer's flight director, like I already told them about that. So I'm guaranteed by tomorrow they'll have another build out. So we'll see what they do. So alerts are just not playing. Oh shoot, I gotta actually put them back. I completely forgot. I disabled them last stream when I had like 100 and something gifted members, and it was just you know, back to back to back. I'll add it back. Thank you for reminding me, Fiber. I appreciate it, dude. How the sounds, they're not good. I don't like the sounds. They're not really that good. I'll be honest with you. All right, let's pull up right behind these guys. We'll hop outside. And then I'm actually going to quickly get the alert set back up here. Should take like 3 seconds. How does Zemp have it? Because he emailed them. They've been very, or not emailed, but he probably messaged them. They've been very nice giving it to creators, so yeah. Oh, I missed it. My bad, Fiber. What did you come in with? 17 months. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate you, Fires. Or, Fiber. There's a guy coming in the lane. I was like, what are they all waiting for? All right, we'll stop here and try not to crash. Looks like that guy got it down nicely. All right, Paramake's gonna get set. That's set. I'm gonna get my head tracking off for now. Let's slide back here. And yeah, that sound on the outside sounds like I'm literally going toga, and I'm just idle. Like, that sounds crazy. There's no threat of yours. It's just because we have an early access with an airplane. That's all that is. You know that. First time at chatter, long time viewer. How's the plane? What's up, Canada? Appreciate the 5 Canadian. If I had to rate it so far, I would give this plane, in terms of the actual plane, forgetting the price, I would give this plane a 7.5, maybe 8. 7.5, maybe 8. I actually do kind of like this thing. In terms of the pricing involved, I give it like a 6. So we'll see how that goes.
Scoot up, Al.
They just tell me to scoot up. Okay, are we serious? I might have to add that alert thing later because I'm gonna get bullied to go. Let's pull back up again. What's the price? So it's a subscription. You can either buy it for $5 a month. You could then either buy it for $50 a year, or you could buy it full out, own the airplane like you normally would for $120. So that's my issue with the pricing.
Also traffic north 27.
What's a 9? What's Phoenix? Phoenix is like a 9 or a 10. That's what I'm basing my 9s off of. So I mean, it's like I said, they just fixed. Ooh, I'm about to run in the back end. I was still at like freaking 40% in one. Oh brother, hit the brakes. Brakes are very sluggish in this plane, by the way. So that's something to note. I rate like the Phoenix like a 9 or a 10. So that's why I can't get it to that. I'm hesitating to an 8, but I don't know. I wouldn't give this thing a. I don't know. I thought we're gonna arm it now, Jonathan. I gotta set up the MCP as well. Haven't been doing anything right now. All right, let's do. What am I on? What is it? Streamlabs. Let's add my overlays back in. This is a 4. You think so? Here, we'll say if Phoenix is like a 9 or a 10, I would say then this plane would be like a. I would still say like a 5 or a 6. I would say.
Nope.
Is it study level at least realistic? I don't fly a 737-500 in real life, but I mean, based off what we've been doing so far, I mean, I would give this plane about a. I don't know. I'll give this plane, say it's decently good on the systems. I don't know about study level, but it's pretty good. You'd rather fly the Canardo than this? Really? All right, hold on. Let's go alert box, and then let's copy the widget URL, copy, and then go here, and then give me 5 seconds here, guys. This is something that I should have done like 2 days ago, but I didn't. Alerts, boom. Oh, is it just hidden? No, it's not. Properties, URL. There you go. All right, cool. That's updated. We don't have to worry about that again. Sick. Did he already move? Yeah, he's already. Is he gone? Oh, he's just lining up now. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and get the MCP set up as well as the auto throttle. Cool. What if you compare this with the 727 in terms of quality? I think the texturing, in my opinion, is the exact same as the 727.
Also traffic in order.
That's just my opinion. Some people are not agreeing with me on that, but I honestly think the textures are around the same. I've never actually done a full flight in the 72 though, so I can't say. Have you been stretching at all lately? Have I been stretching? Talking about like Canada's style of stretching? All right, I thought it was armed. LNAV and VNAV can come on as well. Which doesn't seem like VNAV wants to come on. We'll get LNAV for now. But I think that's because of how we have it set up here. We'll see if that's going to be an issue. We'll just fly off of LNAV. All right, cool. Park and brake gets set again. Wait for this guy to get on out. And he's moving. We'll hop upstairs. Let's get the landing lights online. Running turn-offs come on. There's the alerts. Awesome. Appreciate that, by the way. I've completely missed it. Mr. Matthew, the $10 bomb, saying how many Biscoffs can this plane hold? I actually filled up the entire cargo bay with Biscoffs, so the entire cargo bay can fit Biscoffs. It's pretty insane, right? All right, so running turn-offs are on. Let's get the tax light off. Continuous. We'll go logo light can stay off. Strobe and steady come on. And we'll get the wing light on as well. We'll make our call. Ping out the cabin. Also, traffic Scandinavian 827 from Alpha 1 going to be lining up and waiting for departing traffic 1 left, Oslo. All right, parking brakes released. We'll spool it up. Make sure traffic's actually displayed here, which I think it already was. Nope, it was on already. Cool. So now I turn it back on. All right, let's get on out of here, man. Awesome, dude. Black Shark, what's up, man? He says it's better than the road plane, I guess, because at least it doesn't kill you. Was this plane dangerous or something? I don't really know anything about the, 500. Is this like a dangerous plane or something? Oh my God, 747's whipping it over there. Oh, brother. Anybody else have a torn seatbelt on this plane? What's up, Dave? Appreciate the $10 bomb, man. Go and spam those $signs, dude. Yeah, Garen would be pissed about the APU sounds. Go on the left. I'm gonna wait for this guy to get off for a second. We're all heading to the same place. I don't want to block, or not block them, but get in like a big glob. All right, 1 left was confirmed on the ground there. And he should be more than gone now. So we're gonna get the control cam on. Audio's coming up, and let's get out of here, guys. Also, traffic Scandinavian 827B departing 1 left, climbing on the Rotem 1 Alpha departure to the southwest of the airfield, Oslo. All right, so parking brakes are released. We're gonna have to hit the button here because I don't have a toga button set up. So here we go, peoples. Let's make it happen.
Radio check.
There's about 40. There we go. Had to do it sketchy there. All right, toga set. Oh my God, no. There you go. Airspeed's alive. There's 80 knots, back pressure is released. Got to hold. V1, or rotate. Positive decline, gears coming up. See if VNAV wants to get online for me now. Still seems like VNAV does not, so we'll figure out what that's about. This PFD is so tiny, holy crap. I'm gonna hand fly this thing for a second, man. Why not? There you go. Now VNAV wants to work with me. Also, Scandinavian 827 clear of 1 left, passing out of 3.8 for 𝐓𝐶. Sorry, bearing 1 Alpha departure to the southwest of the airfield. Also, go flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. It flies very nicely though. I won't lie to you. It does fly very, very nice. I like the way this is kind of making the turns. Outside sounds okay.
I don't hear him on the frequency. Yeah, I can't hear him.
There you go. Oh, am I not talking on frequency? I know exactly why. Hold on. I have the wrong input and push the talk down there. I do. There you go. Sorry about that. How you guys got me now?
Good boy.
Yeah, I was on the Airbus. Anyways, also traffic, Scandinavian 827, clear of 1 left, passing out of 6.1 for 𝐓𝐶, bearing 1 Alpha departure to the southwest, Oslo. Awesome, we'll read our heading here. Altitude bug will fix up. We'll go level change here for a second. Level change. Bring you guys back in, by the way. We get it up so we don't level at 7,000 there. And let's scroll all the way to 34. You know, that's going to take a while. It's going by hundreds. There's not a way to make it go by thousands. All right. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I guess we'll just do it this way then. All right, that's fine. All right, looking good on the climb. We're going to have to figure out what the arrival is going to be like, because like I said, for some reason my arrival wasn't in this airplane. But this is what the sounds sound like on the outside. Isn't that Boris style? Oh yeah, man. That sounds good. I'm kidding. That sounds terrible. Yeah, I don't like the sounds. That's my biggest pet peeve with this plane right now. The sounds are really, really bad. That's not good. I don't like that at all. Passing at 10,000, we'll hop upstairs. Let's go ahead and get the landing lights off. Runway tops can come off as well. Continuous gens can come to... We'll do that 18. We're going to continuous gens at 18. We'll get the wing lights off then. We'll leave the good old beacon on. Ping out the cabin. And how's it looking outside? We smooth? We smooth. We get the seatbelt signs, the auto. And there we go. We're climbing out. So like I said, we're going to try to do some stuff here in the air as we're getting down there. I'm also going to try to make it nighttime, show you guys the night lighting. We're going to do a lot of things here. We'll figure out what we can do. And while we're doing it, let's try to keep scrolling. Yeah, nav and strobe's on. It's just really, 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 really dim. Let's get the music back up, man. It's just like extremely dim in the daytime. At night you could decently see it, but here it is in the daytime. They're on. It's just you literally cannot see it. You see those like knobs of light right there? That's the nav light. And then the strobe light that you guys can see actually flashing around there. Yeah, that's the lighting we have in the daytime. Beacon lights on as well, but you can barely see that. So maybe we get a Mr. Saturday light mod or something. That'll be pretty sick. Yeah, I don't know about these sounds though, dude. I don't know about that. That's rough. Oh my gosh, we're already at 15. Oh, brother. No. Keep going. Keep going. It's gonna be the end of me, man. So the gear levered off? Oh yeah, we can do that in this plane. We can't do that in this. I know in the 737-800 it doesn't work for me because of my my Boeing yoke, but in this airplane it actually lets me put it in the off position, which is great. Garen asked if you could hear the APO. Gosh, I love how everybody knows like who Garen Vanderpool is. It's just great. Did I get callouts? No, there's no like AI copilot that says the callouts. You kind of just have to look at it yourself and know your speeds. All right, it's gonna boost this bad boy off a little bit further out. There we go. Looking good. We're climbing up, almost at 18. We're still looking good in the pressurization side of things. Not getting a warning here. We are set for Shri 40 automatically. And run flight. Yeah, so we're looking good there. Nothing's bad. Cool. You actually set up the plane correctly, guys. Let's go. Look at that, man. You not just hold the knob down? Oh, you actually probably can. I'm working harder, not smarter, aren't I? Mark with a $5 bomb said, here's your next month's sub for this. Can keep the change and the plane. Victorville called and asked Nomadic. Oh, dude, I was actually thinking about doing some Nomadic ops today and like doing something out of Victorville, but I was like, we might as well do a livery first. Appreciate that, though, Mark. Thank you so much for the $5 bomb, man. Thank you. I do appreciate it, man. Imagine $120 and needing a light mod. That too, Defender. I agree. I heard Dan Barry is also the sound tech for this dev. Was he actually? Blame Dan. Oh gosh. Didn't Buffalo get one of these? Boris needs off on one of their flights. Yeah, dude, yeah. I think they have a few Canadian 737-500s. I know like Dominic would probably know. Zato says the X-Plane 73 Classic's better. I guarantee it is. I mean, these sounds they're not good. They're not good. Interesting how it gets progressively gets worse as the flight goes on. Do you think so? Oh, brother. So yeah, we're going to see some stuff here, man. Like I said, what is... Oh, that's the... Is that supposed to be exhaust fumes coming off? It is. That looks just like the scenery's glitching, but it's exhaust fumes. We're going to see how this is in terms of landing. Because like I said, something interesting about this plane. By the way, what's the temperature in our airplane right now? I need to monitor that. What do we have? Let's also start our clock. We should probably do that. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're -16, but we're not in any icing conditions, so we're going to leave it off for now. But icing is actually modeled in this airplane as well as landing. So what I was about to say is when we land here, I have to make sure I don't slam this thing on the ground with the nose, because if you actually slam the nose gear on the ground really, really hard, it actually will collapse the front nose gear in. So I don't know if I should show you guys that and land on the nose really hard or just do it later or something, but we're going to see how that's going to go. That should be interesting. I did it in the, I did it while I was just taking screenshots for the plane. I was slew-moding all over the place, and I put it on the ground, and like the nose fell in. I thought it was a bug, and then I read the manual, and it was saying that's just a, they were saying that's just something that the plane has modeled. Just interesting. Smash it. I should smash it. Please don't do a giveaway for this. Appreciate the $5, Mark. Jesus. This guy's Mark is just dissing this airplane. I honestly don't think it's that bad. I think the price is ridiculous. I'll be honest with you. The price is ridiculous. But so far, this plane in general, they just need minor things that I feel like they could get set up. They need to fix the sounds, get some PBR textures a little bit more on here. And that's really my only issue with this thing. I mean, again, that pricing is rough, but get some good textures, a little bit better textures, get a good sound pack on this thing. At least make it by default if you're going to keep the, the pricing. Have the good sounds by default. Get the lights a little bit brighter. I think that'd be good, man. Somebody with the like, I appreciate it, 𝐓𝐸. Thanks so much, man. Savage, this guy always trolls me, Canada. Just like he trolls you with stupid donations. Him and CSTV doing the same thing, bro. Currently doing, what is that? To Zurich and the Elden, I can't say it. Yoham's going to get mad at me. And the 350, there you go, Ryan. That's a good looking airplane, dude. This is the flight sim equivalent of Global Airlines. You think so? What's up, Chicago pilot? Love to see some icing that actually affects the plane. I've never had a single issue with ice in the PNG. We'll figure out how I could get it to work. Because I know it says under 10 degrees Celsius on the TAT. It wants you to turn on the anti-ice. Because if you don't, there's a possible icing that the plane actually has modeled. As well as the windshield wipers, those work. Weather radar. And then it also has, like I said earlier, the nose gear. Where you can like slam your nose gear into the ground. So we'll see. Let's see if I land somewhere. We'll try to land. And then we'll do some experimenting after I land. How about that? Like I'll land normal. And then after we land normal, I'll get some replays, and then we should try to like slam the nose gear in, make it like really cold, and see if it actually affects the airplane. We'll try something like that. Like the music, do you have a playlist? I do, Mr. Captain. If you want to get it here, I'll send it to you, man. It's an Epidemic Sounds playlist. So if you have a stream that you're trying to play it on, or just use it for one of your things, make sure you have an Epidemic Sounds subscription. Otherwise, you might get a lot of copyright claims. This is why we haven't gone back to the moon. David the 20 bomb. Oh my God, you guys with the dumb donations. What are you saying? Here's the money to do a 1 month subscription raffle. Lord, Dave. Appreciate the $20 bomb, dude. I appreciate it, David. You guys are being weak on these. I see a lot of members in here, bro. Spam those $signs, man. There's all these guys donating so much freaking money to me tonight, man. I do appreciate you guys, dude. Give them a like on the donation. If you guys do have those membership emojis, make sure you guys spam those $signs for me, man. I do appreciate it. There we go. There we go. Mark with another 5 says, I'm going to use the 120 I would have paid for this plane and buy me a buck. Oh, brother. Appreciate it. Thanks for sharing your kind words, Mr. Mark. Lord. What's up, Tornado? How you doing, my dude? System and flight models seem good for 120. I'm expecting perfection. Phoenix Nova textures in the 3D models. Good sound. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. If they're going to keep the 120 on the pricing, I think they need to make the textures a little bit better. They're going to definitely need to improve these sounds. And what else should they do? I would say they should also figure out how they're going to do this membership things. I still feel like you could do $5 a month. Maybe do like... But they'll have to change all the prices for that. Never mind. I'll take that back. Make sure you like the stream as well. Yeah, make sure you do like the stream. We're at 120 likes, man. I do appreciate you guys all stopping in. Garen. For the 25th time, Garen. I don't know when the BFU is coming out. There's no dates. There's no news. Nothing has changed since 2 days ago. Please stop asking me the same questions. Thank you. Jesus. I'm getting ready to. I usually like trolling, but like now it's just like pissing me off, bro. You ask me the same question every stream. It hasn't changed since yesterday, bro. How long to BFU? How long? Okay, all right. Why are my lips pink? Are my lips actually pink? I mean, I'm pretty sure lips are just pink, so I don't know. When's BFU? Okay, see, look what I started. Oh, brother. Yes. XP, how did you like your face on the wall of that scenery? I don't know why he didn't send it to you, but he sent me that like a week ago. He just like he didn't say anything. He just sent me a picture of all of our faces on the wall. I was like, dude, what? Hopefully your stream went well, though, man. I appreciate you stopping in, dude. Yeah, and improve lighting. Oh, yeah, that's what we need to do as well. Let's make it nighttime. And then let's also show you guys the night lighting. The night lighting's better, but it's still not as bright as I would like it to be. I'll show you, man. what's the quote-unquote advanced failure system? There's an advanced failure system. I think there is. That's what I saw in the EFB here. If you go to settings or aircraft options, where is it at here? I think I saw it somewhere. Where is it? Hold on. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. I saw it in here, I swear. Where was it at? Actually, I don't know where it was. I could have sworn I saw something about that. I don't know where it went. Oh, no, is it this? No, that's tug. I don't know. It's somewhere in here. But I think it's like you could fail engines or like you fail different systems, just like every other plane that has them. I never use them, though, but I mean, if you're into failing systems, I think you could do it. Waiting on you to fly 2024 before I fly it again. Uh-oh. What's up, Quack? Free subbing, man. How you doing, my dude? What's up, Titan? How you doing? It's been a big Phoenix update, but yeah, when? Okay. God. I feel like they should change the BFU to something different. Why are they calling it Big Phoenix Update? They should call it Big Update. That would just sound cooler, in my opinion. What iOS is this? 15? I think this is iOS 15. You can also change the wallpaper. I have it on black right now, but I think that's just because these are placeholders. And they're just like a bunch of phonic alphabet wallpapers. It's like this is Alpha. This is Bravo. And I think those are the literally only two that work right now. Yeah, because that's the same thing. Charlie, Delta. Oh no, they're just the same now. How about we just put it on? We'll put it back on Alpha. We'll do that one. That's cool. Karen Vanderpool, please stop. Appreciate it for the $10 bot. You guys are just wasting money to say stupid stuff. You and Dave, bro. Lord, I appreciate you guys though. Thank you guys. What altitude are we at? Oh, I thought I could have sworn that said some stupid thing like freaking 93,000 feet. That's what it looked like. All right, we're looking good though, man. The speed is looking a little bit low, but we're also about to get off of our waypoint here. So let's see. What arrival are you guys taking in? Because I don't have my arrival planned, or my arrival in this FMS. I don't know where it's at, but it's just, I don't have the arrival. So what is something else you could take into here? What are you guys taking? Want me to play some spades? I got you, man. What's up, Brian? How you doing this afternoon, man? Could have been a Phoenixing update. Yeah, but replace that with a great word. It's like at 33. I think I am. I think it's slowly climbing me up. It looks like it's like nudging me up. But I think I am stuck at a 33.8. My speed's also very low, which is what I was looking at here. Let's see. What does my speed want me to be at in cruise? So that's 7.6 in the cruise. I'm currently at 7.2. So that might be another issue there. I don't know. I guess for now, you know what we could do? Let's, how do I pop it on my manage speed? How do I do that? That's a good question. Pull to set speed. Oh, there you go. Okay. And then the click spot's back here.
Welcome, everyone.
So I think this is how you do it, right? Like this? But how do I actually switch it over to manual? It's not letting me hit speed mode in. I think we found our first actual bug with the airplane. Or maybe it's just the issue with my sim.
Welcome.
I don't know. We'll figure that out in a second. 20 gifted memberships, both, or not both, but one from Mark, one from Dave. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Go and spam those gifted emojis. And also say thank you to them if you got gifted one. I really do appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, man.
Welcome.
You need to press the N1 button. Okay, that's a classic thing. So N1. Well, see, that's also not working. Sure.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Maybe I just don't know how to fly this thing, but I can't figure out a way to set my speeds. That actually might be an issue as we're landing here as well, so I better figure that out here. We'll see. Trump, I guess I am, Pete. I appreciate you guys so much, man, for supporting the channel, man. If you guys want to support for free, smash the like button, dude. I appreciate you guys all with the donations and memberships, man. I appreciate you guys. Okay, we're gonna need to figure this out before we make it nighttime here, because I'm curious. Do you play space? We can. We're gonna try it out. I need to figure out how to get my speed set though first, because I am like riding the buffer here. I have no idea how to do it.
Welcome, everyone.
Is anybody, Sean? Do you know how to
Welcome,
set your
welcome.
speed here? Because Sean's been a beta tester, so he would actually know, I would assume. But I have no idea. Go to cruising FMC. Well, FMS is telling me we're supposed to be... Oh, you know what it is? Is it because we're missing this? What was the... Because I put it in, it didn't work. I wonder if that's why. Let's try this. 358. That's not a 3. 358 slash. Wonder if it's because we're missing that part. Let's see. Is that going to do anything?
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
No, but it's set up here. I mean, it's saying that target's 287 indicated, 0.76, and everything else is set. So I don't know why it would be going so slow here.
Welcome, everyone.
Select
Welcome,
CO? Okay. Yeah, I tried doing that earlier. That's not doing anything. What's our cost next? Our cost next is 8. You think we should bump it up? Yeah, it's doing 74 too. That's another good point.
Everyone. Welcome.
Yeah, just move my throttles to see if it would catch up or something, but it didn't. I don't know. Something's wrong with the auto throttle. You think it is?
Welcome, everyone.
That does seem to be the
Welcome.
case right now. Yeah, because we are supposed to be at 82.4. We're chilling at 70 now and slowly going up. Huh. I think the VNAV/auto is bugged. That would honestly not surprise me.
Welcome, everyone.
Because us enabling the VNAV in the first place was having some issues. All right, we'll worry about this in a second then. We need to figure out an arrival. What arrival are you guys taking? If anybody else is flying with me. Because we don't have the actual one I got, the Bluefill 1 Alpha. That's not in this
everyone.
airplane. So we need to find something else. My altimeter? Oh, shoot. You're right. You are very much right. I wonder if that might be it. Let's try that. 2992. Forgot that this isn't like that. 2992 and then 2992. I wonder if that was our issue. You think it could have been? Oh, wrong thing. That's our course.
Welcome, everyone.
2992.
Welcome.
All right, there we go. Let's see what this does here. Let's go level change.
Welcome, everyone.
And then VNAV back up to
Welcome.
340. Let's see if it starts climbing me here. It's just descending me. Go level change. And we'll help it out. Let's put the nose up.
Welcome,
Oh, it's
everyone.
descending. Yeah, what the heck?
Welcome.
Figuring out some things I'm not liking about this airplane right now. So far, we'll see. It might be me, but I don't know. We're trying to figure this out here. There you go. The dial top left of the PFD?
Welcome.
What are you talking about?
everyone.
There's another dial
Welcome.
top left of the PFD? Or are you just talking about the airspeed? All right, so we're climbing back up here. See if I hit V now. What is it going to do? Yeah, there you go. I helped it out.
Welcome.
Okay, there we go.
everyone.
Now it's, I think it was our altimeter somehow. I think that's what it was because now it actually is going to put me here. We'll see. Let's see if it does that. Now we change your airspeed? Nerd, I know. We've already tried that though, man. It wasn't working for us. So that's why we're trying to figure it out.
Welcome, everyone.
I've done a flight since March. Actually, Eli, Jesus, dude. Appreciate you stopping in though, man. How you doing? Oop. There goes the YouTube chat. You have to pull it. I know, nerd. It didn't work. That's what we're trying to figure out why it's not working. I've already pulled and edited and all that. We pulled it. It was actually already pulled. We just did it. But if I pull and select it, it's not letting me do it. And that's also brought us right back down to that speed. Okay. I don't know.
Welcome, everyone.
Not funny anymore to me? You just lost your motivation? I don't know. Actually, you know what? Is that actually working? Is that what you have to do? You hit. Okay, so I guess we fixed the altimeter. I hit N1, and now it actually seems to be doing what I want it to do. So let me keep moving it here. It looks like it's working now. Actually, hold on. Okay, we're slowing back down again. Never mind.
Welcome, everyone.
I don't know. I have no idea. Brian coming in with the freaking membership to Dallas fan club. I appreciate that, dude. Go and spam those freaking welcome and my guy emojis, dude. I appreciate you joining the fan club, dude. My bad, daddy. VNAV isn't working properly. So level off, go altitude hold, and then set the speed what you want. Okay, I got you. So go altitude hold. That's what we'll do. 34. And let's set our speed. Oh, brother, don't go that slow. 7.6, please.
Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's reset auto throttle here.
Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Oh yeah, I just reset auto throttle here. We're gonna have to figure this out. All right, we're gonna drop back on the auto throttle here, and then we'll go speed mode.
Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Why is it trying to slow us down though?
Welcome,
Go
welcome
tug again.
everyone.
Meet it up.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think it's a bug. Something's not working right here with that. That's why I named a documentary.
Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome.
All right, we're slowly speeding up. We're gonna see what this is. Yeah, I think the auto throttle is just bugged. That's what that is. That's what that is. Yeah, we hit the red line. Same here at the buffer.
Welcome, welcome everyone.
Oh yeah, so
Welcome, welcome.
auto throttle seems to be a little jacked up. So that's gonna be something. All right. Yeah, beach for $120. That should be working. I said it might be
Welcome,
a me
welcome,
thing, because like I said,
everyone.
I haven't actually done a full flight in this airplane just yet. But I mean, I feel like that should just be a given to work. And nobody's told me, yeah, or at least I missed it. What arrival are you guys taking
Welcome,
into
welcome,
Amsterdam tonight?
everyone.
Because my
Welcome,
arrival
welcome.
is not in the box, even with the updated nav data. So, if anybody's flying with me, what arrivals are you guys taking in?
Welcome, welcome everyone.
It's not you had
Welcome,
a good speed bug and it was slowing. Really? Okay. Well, that's weird then. Interesting. I thought it was bugged. I was set a 7 to 8. Well, see, that's different. That was before we had it. That dropped my rating down now to a 5.
Welcome.
Because I mean, if I have to
welcome, everyone.
monitor my speed like
Welcome,
this, I mean
welcome.
that's crazy. Now it's like a 5 or a 4. Taking the top of 2 alpha. Okay, do I have that one at least? Let's see. Yep, top of 2 alpha.
Welcome,
And then
welcome,
what
everyone.
runway are you coming in for?
Welcome,
Because I have 3-6 right plan, but I'm pretty sure that's the runway in the middle of nowhere. So I don't know if I actually want that one or not. All right, we'll fly like a CRJ then. We're just not going to use the auto throttle tonight, guys. That'll be our plan. All right, let's get the audio down a little bit.
Welcome,
Let's hop
welcome,
upstairs.
everyone.
Lane light can come online. And this is why I disabled the welcome thing. Is this thing is just over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Let's see. I'm going to take it away for a second. There you go. Cool. Appreciate all the gifted memberships, though, man. Thank you. I do appreciate it. All right, lane lights come on. We'll get the runway turnoffs on as well. Strobes already on. We'll get the wing light and logo light on. And then let's go ahead and we'll make it nighttime here. Let's go and check out what these lights look at night. Just the cockpit. Cockpit actually looks pretty nice at night. That's pretty nice looking. Let's go to the cabin. That's what the wing light will look like on the engines. We could actually turn on the cabin lights too. We'll do that in a second here. This is external lighting. Very dark, actually. Very dark. You can't see anything. Yeah, I don't know about that. Outside looks dark. The tail light looks very, very nice. The beacon light looks pretty good. But like the landing light and this nav light, like that's really, really dull. I don't know if I like that. Is someone ever trying to make a 7-day-7 classic? Southwest didn't use auto throttle. I'm like, oh really? They didn't? Okay. Well, hey, we got sort of realistic ops. There you go. Awesome. All right, let's go back into the cabin here, and let's mess with the lighting that you could do here. So go back here in this very, very dark cabin for now. Let's slide back here. I even need my flashlight. There you go. All right, so let's go lights, bright, and then that should help me out here. Just turn everything on here. All right, bright, and then we're going to turn this to bright. Apparently you can mess with the music, but I don't know any music you can play. And there you go. We got the cabin lighting on. This is what the cabin looks like at night. It's all right. It's not terrible, but that's lower end, I would say. Looks good at night because you can't see it. Let's see if you could see the cabin lighting from outside. That'd be kind of cool. It doesn't look like you can, though. I have the lights on in the cabin, but you can't see them outside. That's a little rough. Oh, well. Did my cabin just, like, go dark again? What the heck? Where'd my cabin seats go? Interesting. Okay. Back to daytime. Get it back to around here. Is my seats still gone? Oh, no, they're back. Yeah, I guess that's just an appearance mod, though. Moving views. The cabin went black when I went outside. Why is this plane flying off of hopes and fears? Oh, brother. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's execute this in here. And we'll just go 3-6 right for now. 3-6 right. There you go. Execute. And then from L, we'll go direct to the arrival here. Cool. Where are we going? Where are we going? Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's just... All right, so now we're just turning. Direct Kugel. Execute. Okay, there you go. That might have been me. I don't know. We were making a weird turn there for a second, though. All right, lights upstairs. We'll go ahead and get landing lights back off. Inboards off. We'll get the logo light and wing light off as well there. Cool. There you go, man. Cabin's actually quite good. The cabin's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not like the best cabin I've seen in the world, but it's a cabin nonetheless. It's pretty decent. Yeah, if you guys have not smashed the like button in the freaking face, man, do appreciate you guys all stopping in, man. 138 likes. I do appreciate that. Rhymes you at the Airsoft 1830 release day. Oh gosh, what a time that was. Systems aren't good, textures aren't good, sounds aren't good, plane's expensive. What's good about this plane? I'll be honest, I think the textures aren't amazing, but they're not like people are saying like these textures are ridiculously bad. I don't think the textures are ridiculously bad. They're not good for the price. The sounds are definitely not good for the price. And so far, the systems there with this auto throttle issue we're having is a little funky. So I don't know. They're gonna have to fix up these quirks. This is a pre-release version of the airplane, so I don't know what they plan on doing for release tomorrow. There does seem to be a few quirks with it so far that I found. Sonar Mara looks a bit sketchy. It does. Like I said, it doesn't look great. And definitely for $120, it doesn't look great. But it's not the worst I've seen. But yeah, if you're paying $120 for this, airplane, I would expect a little bit better. There's VNAV. Yeah, we have VNAV working and all that, but it's the auto throttle that's giving me issues right now. My auto throttle isn't keeping my speed right. Better delay it for 6 months. For the money you pay for this, I'm shocked that they put FSS EJS and still don't have VNAV. Does it not have VNAV? I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, where are we going? Okay, all right, so this, yeah. Yeah. This ain't looking too good, guys. This ain't looking too good. Let's see what this thing does here. I went direct and it looked like we were going fine and then we just kept turning. All right. We'll turn back now. Yeah, this ain't looking too great. We'll see. Let's try this though real quick. Let's do solitaire. I have no idea how to play solitaire. I don't know how to play solitaire. It works though. There's also spades. I don't know how to play spades. It's actually kind of cool to play against different people. Is that an ad? There's ads. I don't know how to play either of these games. Looks like it works though. All right, so let's see. Let me make sure this thing doesn't overshoot our direct 2 here. We'll see if that's gonna work out for us. Let's see what this thing chooses to do. These are screenshots. We'll in a second, man. We're trying to figure out the airplane, dude. We'll check screenshots here in a second. Yeah, I don't know where we're going. Yeah. I can't say anything positive right now, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. This thing is not working right. Interesting. Yeah, this thing is not working right at all. I'm trying to go direct to L. It's overshooting me. My auto throttle's not keeping my speed. This ain't looking too good, man. What's up, Sander? How you doing, my dude? Appreciate you stopping in, man. The yokes don't move with AP. I just realized that. Yeah, they don't. The yokes aren't moving with autopilot. That is true. Or is it? No, it's not. Okay, interesting. All right, so we're currently flying off of heading now, so we'll see. Just stuff is slowly breaking. Next thing you know, we're not going to be able to keep altitude. Oh, brother. All right. That's the plan, Ashton. That's what they say. I said, keep in mind, this is my first ever flight with this airplane, and it is a pre-release build. So it could be a mix of the pre-release build as well as just me not flying it right, but I feel like I know how to fly a 737. I shouldn't be having these issues right now. I would say, at least. Starting to feel bad for the scene. Yeah. I don't know. I like how bro's going Mach K5. That too. I'm using my throttles now, so I'm just going as fast as we can at this point. Top of descent's coming up too, so we'll see how this is going to act. That should be an interesting thing. Flying to right, trust me? Okay. All right, let's go to, let's get our charts pulled up for our arrival here. So we'll go to Amsterdam. We'll pull up on the approach. We'll be coming in for the ILS 36 right, so we'll get that planned in. ILS 36 right. We don't need the cats. The weather's not bad at all. We'll go star. We're going to be descending on the top of 2 Alpha. And then we'll get airport pinned up for our taxi today. And we'll get airport. There you go. Boom. All right, so for our star today, I should have done that in order. But for our star, only restrictions we have are top at 250 and then Sugal at 250 on the max speed, and we cross that at 10,000 to 7,000 here. From there, we're joining the arrival for the ILS 36 right. I'm blind. It'll be having us come in on a localizer of 111.95. So how do you set that here? Let's see. You actually go auto. What am I supposed to be again? 111.95? I read something. Oh, by the way. Transponder's off. I read something about it only does it 10 miles out. We'll just set it manually though. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's do 111.95 here. I think that was for VORs or something like that. So 111.95 is set. Course will be 002, so I get that set up as well. 002 in the course. 002 in the course. There you go. Missed approach should be climb on heading of 002, just runway heading to Alpha Mike 637, then 1500. Or so we cross Alpha Mike 637, 1500. Then at Alpha Mike 637, we make a turn to Alpha Mike 116, which actually is still runway heading. So we'll keep climbing to Alpha Mike 116. We'll climb to 2000. We'll inform ATC. So it's really just runway heading at the first waypoint. We're supposed to meet that at 1500. Then the next waypoint, max of 220 knots at 2,000 feet and make a call. Glide slope's going to be a normal 3 degrees glide slope starting at Alpha Mike 636 at 2,000 feet. Pappy's on the left-hand side. And minimums, what's our class for this airplane? Are we a Class D or a Class C? I think our minimum should be 217. We'll double check here in a second, though. What did the chat summary say? Oh, gosh. What's up, Daniel? If I come around, can I be myself? Sure. I don't care. Go for it. Ex-Airsoft developers are on the sharing the Airsoft charm. Yeah, I don't know. I was saying good things about this plane. Just they needed minor changes. But right now, these systems are not systeming right now. I'm having to monitor these way too much than I really should have. So, or should need to. So, I don't know. Mono's odd. One of those people. I think so too, Sean. If they do it the correct way, like Phoenix, which it seems like they're doing, because there's a software running in the background, it should be okay. But if they don't, yeah. Sam says, send me money or I eat my duck today. I'm really hungry. I'm living in Nigeria. No. No. Cheering for the plaza. Let's go. You're also cheering in the corner out of the chat. It's crazy. Not moving yokes, non-functional VNav, and LNav according to chat. So, oh, that's what it said? That's pretty accurate, not going to lie to you. Based on what's going on right now, that's very accurate. Ugh. All right, let me go into OBS real quick. Let's add the alert box back in because it shouldn't be spamming with all the gifted memberships. I really appreciate all the memberships and all the subs and all the likes tonight, man. I do appreciate that. Thank you, guys. All right, so we'll see how this is gonna go here. Like I said, I'm losing hope in this arrival, especially joining the localizer. So we'll see. You think we try it? Hold on, let me go direct to L. Intercept course is going to. Oh, is that what it is? I think that was me, guys. Hold on. You need to set an intercept course. Never mind. That's not letting me do that. Okay. So yeah, let's try it. LNAV. All right. It looks like we're on it now. I think. Yeah, we're on it. Okay. So that fixed it up. Interesting. All right. I think we're good. It's cranking below captain sim. I don't think it's that bad. You're hating on it way too much. This isn't captain sim level. But right now with the systems, it's approaching that. I wouldn't compare this to captain sim. Like, captain sim, you can't even take off and have that fly. This is at least flying. But with the LNAV and VNAV issue we just had there, I don't know. Sub 850. Oh, that's freaking Mark. Jesus. It's probably one of the engines don't fall off during the approach. Oh gosh. You actually find a bit of a weird approach. Should have gone for the EE1 Alpha. Is that what we should plan? I had planned the SimBrief gave me the Bolfa 1 Alpha, but it wasn't in the airplane. So you saying I should go for that one? We'll get that one thrown in. I don't care at this point, so we'll get that one. Then we should get the what is it called? EL1 Alpha. All right, so we'll go for that, and we'll keep 3.6 right. That's what we'll do. Kaboom, 3.6 right. Execute. All right. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's a lot more clean. Awesome. All right, let's go rebrief this then. Let's go star. Let's go star. And we'll go for the IL-1 Alpha. Is that even in the charts? I don't even think that's in the charts. Let me see. Yeah, the Redfin, that's a whole different arrival. Okay, yeah, that's it's not in here. All right. Well, we don't have that arrival in the box, so we're just gonna make it work. Happy I wasn't defending the vacuum plane. What's up, edits? Pre-subbing in, man. Yeah, this is looking it's looking rough, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's go flush your $120 $20. Oh, flush your $120 down the toilet. Be comparable. Oh gosh, it's gonna take you over the North Sea. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that, Captain. I don't know if I even want to bother with the Azobo 737 Max. I can't afford to fly the iFly, or I can't afford the iFly right now. But it doesn't seem good. I saw CST fly on stream, so I'm not sure. Don't use that. You could try it out, but it's an Azobo airplane. It's gonna suck. That's just how it is. Discord chat for CSS is miserable. What are they saying? I remember all day it was just people asking the same question over and over again the whole time. I know the performance in that plane is good. Should I do YYZ to YEL, WestJet, or do YVR to Phoenix? Do YVR to Phoenix. I did that flight not too long ago.
Welcome everyone.
Mr. Justin saying, my brother with the freaking 11 months on the fan club. Go and spam those my guys from. Yeah, I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, but you guys want me to be honest with you guys? I mean, real talk. I know they sent me over this plane for free, but they sent it for a proper review. One, everybody's saying I'm doing it right, and I'm having auto throttle issues. Two, my VNAV was having issues. Three, my LNAV was having issues. Four, the textures of this plane are really, really rough. They're not the best, but they're not, again, they're rough, but they're not the worst I've seen, but they are rough. And five, the sounds are just not it. So my original rating of like a 6 to a 7 is now down to about a 4 or a 5. I'll say that's my opinion on it so far. I feel like these are things they could fix pretty easily though, but for this plane to be releasing tomorrow, that makes me nervous, but I don't know, we'll see. It's easy. You should be able. You should be at 7,000 over air tip, and then to SPL. After SPL, descend to 3,000. Okay, thank you, Captain. That should be in our VNAV if it's set up properly. Let's see. Let's go legs. And then let's go here. That's not even in here. What do we have going on? Yeah, this is I don't know how I'm feeling about this right now. All right, so we're going plan mode here. Let's zoom it in so I can actually see. Oh, there you go. All right, so let's go step. So yeah, it's just giving us that waypoint, then straight into the arrival. So it wants me to do 26 to 15, 15 to 10, 10 to 9, and then at 35 wants me at 9. From 9 it wants me down to, yeah, that, okay. That's not making much sense. Okay, we'll figure it out. I think we're gonna have to do some manual flying here, guys. That's what it's looking like. We're gonna have to manually fly this thing down. I have a question. If I may, did they make you pay for it? They did not, Steven. So this was sent over to me literally just for what we're doing now. Showcasing the plane to everybody that's watching and giving my review. So that's what it is, man. They sent over for me to be, you know, just to showcase it for you guys. So no, I did not pay for it, my dude. Later, please test holdings. Maybe the initial first fix. Yeah, we actually can. Here, you know what? Let's try it right now. We'll do it at this waypoint. I told you I was going to do that earlier. I actually have never done a hold recently in a 7.3, so let me see if I still remember how to do it. Let's see how far out this. We'll hold at L. Let's hold at L. So how do you hold? We'll go hold at L. Execute. Let's see if that hooks us up here. I really do not. I'm gonna hate that in the 7.5T though. I will not like this in the 7.5 having the MCP displays like that. What are we doing? Yeah, never mind, man. That holding is not gonna work. That's just not gonna work. Yeah, we are currently just turning for no reason. All right, let's go back to LNAV, or not LNAV, heading, and we'll go back direct to L. How's the GF, the Delta 8021? Delta 8021's doing good. She's been in the locker for a little bit hanging out, but she's been doing good. She's been doing good. Just gonna go P8. You think so? I feel like that's what we're about to do here. Because I don't trust this. Who tries the whole one? LNAV ain't even working right? Yeah, let's just, I'm not even gonna attempt that right now. Let me go back to L. Execute. Execute. LNAV. By the way, we don't have a VNAV tracker anymore now. Yeah, this, I don't know, guys. I don't know anybody. This ain't working too well for me right now, dude. It's like it's slowly just getting like worse. Because now we only have a vertical flight direct. Like, what is going on? I'll take you for a second. I got you, Zach. There you go, my dude. 4 to 5. My man 5 is an average add-on, nothing fancy, but this does the job. Nothing fancy, but does the job. This has incomplete fidelity, like it's from FSX. This is a never mind my community. You think so? I don't know. I really think these are easy fixes. It's just for it to be releasing tomorrow. I don't like that. But I don't know. Should pay for owls for a stream tonight. Should get into a relationship with you gonna get into a relationship with the upcoming challenger? I definitely will. I'm not dropping the 321 though. You did turn off the flight directors before inputting the flight plan. Don't know if that matters. Me? Or are you talking about somebody else? Playing what livery you fly next? Mike, I have no idea. I was planning to fly this plane again tomorrow, but how this thing is acting so far, I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. So we'll see. We might be live in the 320 tomorrow, man, if I do go live. Are the missing charts a problem for CSS or Navigraph? I mean, I wouldn't really know. I could check on the app here. I want to say it might just be the plane, because even on the actual FMS, I don't have my arrival I had planned from SimBrief. It wasn't in the box. And I have the updated nav data. I have all of that, so I don't know why it wouldn't be appearing. So I don't know. It could be Navigraph. It also could be the airplane, but I'm really thinking it's the airplane now. Want me to do Southwest? We could. You could do some Southwest. Stream's nearly going as bad as the X-Plane stream. That stream was funny. Oh, brother. Who's holding the AR at the other streamer saying it's great? They are? Is nobody else having any issues? Because, I mean, like I said, I shoot, like, you know, tell me if I'm wrong. But, because, you know, again, this is my first ever flight with the airplane. But I'm having a lot of issues with this aircraft right now. So, I don't know. Maybe is anybody else not having any issues or something? But I don't know. But, again, this is my first flight with it. It might be me. But I'm pretty sure I know how to fly a 737. And it's not working for me right now. I'm a man, you haven't flown Southwest in 10,000 years. I haven't? Has it actually been that long? I could have sworn we did like the max. Yeah, we did. We did the max stream out of Atlanta for that event. That was like literally like 2 weeks ago. I have an easy fix. Just use some speed tape, and if the alarm goes off, hit a couple of times. Just hit it a couple of times. I've actually heard that works. I've heard if you just like have an issue with the wing, you just throw a bunch of speed tape on it and then put a bow on top of it, and it's brand new. There you go. Do you like the plane so far? I actually feel like I would like this plane, but the issues I'm having right now to like do basic flying functionalities right now, it's not working right. So until I can fix that, I'm not loving this airplane right now. I feel like I really, really can, but with these issues right now, nah. He says, definitely not my fault. You think so, Shaq? Okay. He did the max stream like a couple weeks ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. They retired at the 500 in 2013. Wish I got a chance to fly one. Dude, I was just looking up a bunch of old Southwest videos. I really missed that Canyon Blue livery. And I almost forgot. The original Canyon Blue livery was like a purple. And I think like over time, as the planes got dirty and wore down, it kind of turned into like the bluish color. Because Southwest planes used to be like purple with the Canyon Blue livery. I thought that was kind of cool to see. I reinstalled Microsoft Can. I guess you meant Flight Sim. There you go, Dar. Awesome, man. Auto throttle's off. It is off. It's not working for us tonight, man. Auto throttle is not behaving properly with us right now, so that's why it's off. I told you this plane was special in its own way. Says Finnair Helsinki to Ivalo in the A320. Of course, we just flew out of Helsinki yesterday, or like a stream ago. I probably won't be flying out there again, man. The Hooters livery on this plane? Oh, brother. That'd be awesome. I wouldn't mind the Hooters livery. I'm kidding. Don't take me serious. All right, so we have VNAV enabled. We have top of descent coming up. Does anybody know in this aircraft if it's just like the normal NGs where it should automatically descend you? Or should I be expecting to descend myself? We'll see. We'll figure that out here in a second. 737 Max, the X-Plane 737 Max is way better. I mean, does that fly LNAV and VNAV properly and have an auto throttle? Because if it does, yeah. How much was this plane? It was free for me because I am showcasing it for content. But if you were to purchase it, you could buy a monthly subscription, which is $5 a month. Or you could buy a yearly subscription, which is $50 for a year. Or you could buy it flat out for $120. So knowing those prices in mind, I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now, to be honest with you. I feel like it has great potential. They just have a lot of things they should start working on, in my opinion. Is there only a destination for tonight? Yeah, for sure, Michael. I think this is going to be a one and done flight for tonight, man. Oh, they had the 300? I didn't know they had the 300. I thought they had the, actually, they probably did. It was a really, really small one. It's a 737, does the same as it does now, or at least should reduce altitude and MCP, and it should drop. Sounds good, crew. So we'll head down to, I said we don't have the actual chart, but we'll just plan for 10,000 for tonight, so we'll set that. 10,000 gets set. I forgot I could just hold it. Somebody told me that earlier. There we go. I was doing it the hard way. All right, 10,000 gets set. We're on VNAV here, so ideally it should start our descent here, and the next was at 40 miles, I believe. Let's see what these frequencies are talking about. So like I said, I think you could go auto, but I'm pretty sure it only will select it. I read something about the manual like 10 miles out. So what we're gonna do is I'll get it on manual, and we'll select the frequency ourselves, and we'll see if that actually works. We are going to be landing 36 right today, so let's actually see what runway that is. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's in the middle of nowhere, like the outskirts of the airport. Oh, it's not. I was thinking it was this one. Where's 36 right? 36 right's right here. Cool. So does anybody know, do they land 36 right? Is that a that a proper thing? Because if so, we'll go to the approach here. And minimums we'll say are 217 for tonight. So decision height is we'll do 210. Actually, no, 220 is the closest. So we'll do 220 both sides. Cool. How's this bird? It was going good, and then the second we got into cruise, we had our auto throttle try to kill us. Then LNAV randomly stopped working, and then VNAV was acting up too. So I'm not liking it that much right now, to be honest with you. Give me some odds that you're actually landing in. I'm actually landing in Amsterdam. At this point, I'm about to slam the nose gear down just so you guys can see how the nose gear flaps in, and then we're just gonna call it there. That's how I'm feeling right now, but we'll see. We're gonna land the plane properly, and then I'll show you guys some rain effects and all that too. We'll see. It's a landing runway. Thank you, Peter. Gonna hop on the red-eye flight back to LA. Back to LA from Denver in a bit. There you go, Michael. Have a safe trip, man. Appreciate stopping in the jet kid. How you been, dude? One more week of school. One more week of school, and then I'll be hitting you up to try to do some meeting up, man. Constance, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say they sent you the wrong version. You think so? I hate to break it to you, but he said in the message he sent it like the message where I can't talk. English is my language. I speak. I swear I speak it. In the message he sent me with the link to download the plane, he said this was a different build from the one they had earlier in the dev stream. So I don't know. Maybe they did, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so he said to on the AP, you must turn on the switch and hold it for 2 seconds. As in the real plane. You can update nav data. Well, I got the nav, like, I don't know if you're still watching Alexis, but I have the Navigraph updated. Like, I updated literally just before the flight. So it's at the proper nav database. But I don't know what you mean about the autopilot. Because my autopilot's on. It's just the systems that autopilot should be running with aren't working correctly. Because he said I'm supposed to hold autopilot for 2 seconds, as that's how it is in real life. But that's not my issue, I don't think. Time for a carrier landing. It's so cool, though. I will say. I'll give him another positive about it. That is pretty cool. So people that always slam their nose down on landings can finally get, you know, their butts handed to them because their nose gear is going to collapse. Kem's thoughts on it so far? We're having a lot of system issues in terms of, like, LNAV and VNAV right now, especially the auto throttle. So my thoughts right now are very down on this airplane, but I feel like if they maybe... What I recommend seeing this so far, just, you know, looking and flying this plane so far today, I think they should delay it 1 week. I think they should look at what I've said was wrong with it and then kind of base it off from there. Because, like I said, there's too many minor issues I'm noticing, actually major issues, like the auto throttle, that are gonna really get them a bad look. Especially this being their first airplane, it's not gonna make them look too good. So, I think they should delay it for a week, come back, reanalyze everything, and then, you know, maybe come out with it next week. And that's what my thought process is on this. Supposed to be released tomorrow, Captain. I don't know the exact time. There is no exact time, but they're planning to release it tomorrow. But like I said, it was working fine for us. But the second we took off, and I started climbing, first our auto throttle was working, and VNAV wasn't working, but LNAV was. Then VNAV start working again. We had a good stable climb, and then when I reached my cruising altitude, the auto throttle was trying to. My planned Mach is 7.6. The auto throttle was basically idling me all the way down to the red line to where I was about to stall. And I think I am descending automatically, so that's good. We are descending, guys. That's good. But then I reached cruise, and it starts slowing me down to the stall buffer. So I had to take off auto throttle after realizing it's just not going to work right after, you know, messing with everything. From there, I finally was like, all right, we'll just fly without auto throttle because that's not that hard to really do. And then randomly the LNAV stopped working correctly. We start just making a random left turn. So, like I said, these aren't like issues I've never seen before, but it's like if you release the airplane tomorrow with issues like this, people are going to chew it out alive. Like, I'm trying to be like, you know, professional about it and not just be like, this thing sucks. This is the worst plane I've ever seen, because it's really not, right? But I just know that's how a lot of people are going to start acting if they get this plane like this. That's my opinion on it. Think the engines look too big? Well, I mean, the wings are relatively small, and the engines are the same size they've always been. So maybe it's just that's the reason why. I don't know. What's up, Rico? How you doing, my dude? Aaron's in that. So what's on, Aaron? How you been, man? How's flying been for you? You say it looks so oh, brother. As Russian employees with CSS is selling keys from a SIM market to Russian people to avoid the shank. Huh? Hold on. You said Flight Factor has Russian employees, but CSS was selling keys from SIM market to Russian people to avoid. Huh? I'm so confused what that means, edits. CSS was selling keys from SIM market? Keys for what? And anybody can purchase anything. I'm so confused why that's a problem if they were Russian. I don't think that's bad for a company to allow Russians to buy their product. I don't get the issue. It's really not means it's horrible. I'm telling you, it's really not terrible. Like I said, it's my issues right now I would consider not good, but I wouldn't say it's horrible because I've seen way worse. I mean, I've seen way worse. For the price though, when you say it's for $120, yeah, that's horrible. But just thinking without the price in mind, it's just not good. The tariffs? Oh, I don't know about that stuff. That's why probably. I don't know how that all works. What's up, gamer? Seems like a fun plane, but unless I'm a billionaire, I would not buy it all out for $120. Yeah. If it does end up coming out tomorrow, though, I can tell you right now, I do recommend getting the monthly subscription first, the $5 one, just so you don't get all your money out there. Because I mean, as I am promoting their plane, I'm trying to showcase it to the best of my ability. But what I've seen so far tonight is nothing but great, or nothing but amazing. You know what I mean? I can't talk. It's not great. It's not amazing. Keep in mind that Captain Slim explained exactly, Yoshi. I'd say it's not. This isn't the worst I've seen, but it's definitely not the best I've seen either. What other plane we compare this to quality-wise? I would say honestly FSS right now and the E-jets. The way the autopilot systems aren't working correctly. That's what I would compare it to. Yeah, there we go. Everything but amazing. That's what I'm trying to say, Titan. Jeez. I swear I can speak English. I swear I can. Believe me, please. Here's another thing, but SIM market was not selling to Russia due to the invasion of Ukraine. Oh, so that's what it was? Okay. So I'm guessing CSS figured out a way to get around that or something. Is that what he was trying to say? First, were you doing at RSW and don't say Atlanta? Okay, well, I just won't say anywhere then. I don't know. Where do they fly out of there? I gotta find some routes. You probably do JetBlue or something. What's up, Lightspeed? I like your new logo, man. Where goes Phoenix 3 ultra quality? Oh, Phoenix gives us 3 ultra. Yeah. I agree. Phoenix is awesome though when it comes to pricing, man. I mean, that is crazy the way they're pricing their airplanes, and you get 3 of them, and they're just all really, really good. I'm telling you, that Phoenix 321, that's my baby right there. Did JFK to RSW about 2-ish hours, 2.5-ish hours? That's not bad. That's doable. Any news on the, no, not at all, Quack. They said they delayed it to get some quality assurance going for it. That was the last thing we heard, and that was like 2 months ago now, so I don't know if we're ever going to hear anything about it. All right, we're at approach mode. I guess the way you select it is just hitting it. Okay, I guess that's how you do it. So we'll be at flaps 30, 128 knots. That'll be our plan. We're going to have to figure out how we're going to get in here, man. Take back everything you said about not being able to land the plane. The Phoenix is so hard to land smoothly. I don't have a problem landing it on 2020. Mike realized that too. It's really, something happened in the sim update that really jacked up the flight mod on 2024. The second you go idle in that 321, it just falls on the ground. Like it rocks on the ground. In 2020, I either float it or I, have a nice landing. But in 2024, I've just been rocking it. That's it. It is a complicated plane to learn. And granted, that BFE is coming out soon too, which is going to redo the whole flight model now. So we're going to have to relearn how to fly that thing. Just going to be great. I'm about to fly ETA Airways in the sim. How do you say their call sign on VATSIM? I have no clue, Aviation. You might have to search it up. Look up call sign ITA. And then it should show you the website callsigns.com. See what it says. It should say like the phonic version, which tells you how to pronounce it, and then what the actual code would be. I'm pretty sure it's just ETA though, right? It's just ETA? I know CST would probably know. Why didn't you fly in North America? There was tons of ATC from coast to coast. Because it was either flying in a plain white livery or flying in a livery and flying the same plane. I really wanted to do Southwest Ops, but I wasn't going to do Southwest Ops in a plain livery. It just looked terrible. So I was like, we'll just use the one livery we have, which was Scandinavian. That's why we're flying over here. Going flying to San Francisco? Doing a San Francisco, bro, plane. Oh my gosh. You guys love you guys' long hauls. Oh, Ataro? Yeah, that's right, Ataro. Just the sounds from the wing view in front of the engine behind the wing. I got you. Yes, sir, man. I can do that. All right, here we go. Let's go back in the plane. Let's get the audio up. I'm going to mute the music, and here we go. Listen to it. Nah. That is not it. Not it. He says Captain Sim? So you got here? I did, KK. I did. I sat in that chair for like 3 hours today, dude. I was about to pass out. It took way too long. A guy ran a virus protection on a guy ran a virus protection and 28 out of the 17 files were flagged malicious for the CSS. Who did? Oh God. Look at that. Who did it? Stefan, we tried doing a hold and it randomly started making us turn right and just I wasn't holding at the waypoint we were at because we didn't have a waypoint we were at. We're in like the middle of 2. So I put a hold for the next waypoint. And when we did that, it started turning me back towards where we're coming from. So the holds aren't going to work tonight. I'm not even going to try it again. Thanks, of course, dude. Oh, a guy in the Discord did? Oh, gosh. All right, looks like we're actually descending properly, though. So, I mean, that's good. So VNav is working on the descent. That's not bad. He sent the link to his report and whatever and showed it. Did he? Let me see. What has everybody been talking about it? Should we try to turn it back on, Alexis? Because it's not working, dude. The auto throttle is not working properly. I'll put it back on here, but we'll see. So my descent speed tonight, just for reference, is we're going to be at Mach 7.2, 260 knots. The plane has now brought my throttles down to 40%, and we're slowing down to 212 knots. And what's the issue I'm having, Alexis, is the plane is just, when I turn on the auto throttle, it's not keeping my speed whatsoever. So unless I manually am doing my throttles without auto throttle, it's just gonna stall me out. So that's why I was using manual throttles without auto throttle. There's something going on with it, man. I don't know what it is. Does Captain Sim planes work now? You check the price and the subscription to use this aircraft is insane. Never this for sim planes. It's different with this the monthly subscription thing. I will say it's different. I honestly kind of like the idea because I like the $5 for a month to try it out. I think that's really, really cool. The total price of this plane, though, I think they should lower. I would say. Has it been debugged? What did he use? It's also at the same time, if it's using because I know Phoenix gets flagged as a virus too, but that's because it uses a connection from the sim to your PC to verify that it's your product. So I'm pretty sure the files that got flagged malicious are probably because there's the software running in the background for the plane that has your connections in it. I think that's what's probably flagging it. That's why a lot of people have to stop using a virus protector if they run the Phoenix, because it does the same thing on that. Captain Sim Simulations, oh gosh, no. This is Cockpit Simulation Solutions, I believe. This is a new plane, man. The 737-600, my guy. Or 500, sorry. I'm not defending CSS whatsoever, but your chat is just regarding false info to the second post. Are they actually? That's why I'm not taking anything to heart, really. I'm going to be honest with you. I've noticed that. Fake news on the virus thing, the scan is weak, so... Okay, thank you, Peter. As I said, even if there was a scan that said there was a virus, I guarantee it's because they're using software to connect the plane to the outside sim, or the outside software it's running. Because again, Phoenix has the same issue. It's been flagged on Phoenix multiple times for that. Channel's going fast though. It is, Snall. It is. I really appreciate all you guys, man. All right, so far everything else is working right. It's just the only issue I'm still having is auto throttle. So we'll see how the rest of this arrival goes. What does FS UIPC do? I download and I have no idea what it does. Well, for me, I use it for my overlay. So the overlay I have on the top of the screen, it's like a SimConnect basic software. So it just connects, you know, softwares or different products to the simulator. So what FSU at PC is doing for me, it's taking the data from my sim and putting it into the overlay. There's a bunch of other things it's used for, but I personally use it for my overlay. Do you know if we're getting a 767 soon? Because I'm not really wanting to buy the Captain Sim one. The 76 will be done by, what's his name? Bluebird, but that's going to be after the 75. And the 75 is still not ready, so it's going to be a while. What's up, Spoongy? How you doing, my dude? And everyone goes for the $5 idea. Are they not going to lose so much money? They are. That's a good point, Captain. I agree with you. Captain Sim took out a 777-3 Microsoft 2024. Should I buy it? No, AK. Captain Sim airplanes suck. There's a reason you don't see anybody using them, my guy. Oh my God. I'm reading the CSS chat right now. Oh my God. These guys in this chat right now, holy crap. All right, we'll see. So Alexa says I should read the docs again for LNAV and VNAV. Let me look at it again. Because like I say, it's working now. It's just, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. We're going to try something here. Let me open up his docs again. And let me see if he said anything else about the LNAV and VNAV. Because like I said, it was working fine. It just randomly stopped working. So that's why I'm feeling like it's a bug rather than an issue on my end. So let's see. Let's go to docs. Let's find where it talks about LNAV and VNAV. Yeah, press and hold it. We already did that. We got that working. That's the EFB. That's the altimeter. Set bug speeds for takeoff. Okay. Yep. That's the doors. That's that. So that's for VORs. The other 10-mile thing. LNAV continue monitor position. This shift. That's for the positioning. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing everything right, man. I honestly think it might have just been a bug. So I'll try it again after stream too. I'll go look at it, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing right now, man. I don't know. And I'm looking at the chat. They're saying it's because I didn't read the manual, but I mean, I did. I don't know what to do with the airplane. Because I said, the auto throttle is genuinely just not working. I mean, I'll turn it on again just to show you guys. I'm going to hold it for 2 seconds like we did. We already had it armed. We had Toga working everything. And if I hold auto throttle here, let's see. What are we doing now? You see, now it's just working again. It had to be a bug, dude. Like I said, VNAV is not working again. LNAV is working again. And now the auto throttle seems to be working again as well. I don't know, man. I'll talk with them after the stream, but that had to be a bug, dude. Because there's no reason for it to just start randomly making me turn left and right. The waypoints are set up correctly. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Between this and the 737 Classic, or the one for X-Plane, which is better or worth the money? Well, I've never flown the one in X-Plane before, so I honestly couldn't give you a proper opinion, man. It says it's your fault for not using RAM. I'm reading the chat right now, and that's what they're saying. Both of them said it's because I didn't read the manual. But again, to be fair, I've learned this plane in the last 30 minutes and then did a stream with it. And again, it was all working fine until we randomly reached cruise and it stopped working. So I'll read the manual again. I'll talk to them. But I mean, I don't know what I was supposed to do. I don't think I did anything wrong, to be honest with you. Maybe check active failures. Where are the failures in this airplane again? And by the way, like I said, we're gonna have to vector ourselves in for this arrival. So what I'm gonna do, let's turn myself over here. And we're going to go on a heading of, we'll go 190 for now. We'll select that bad boy. And we'll keep getting ourselves down. Let's hop off of VNAV for a second. Let's go vertical speed. I'm going to set it down to 6,000. 6,000 is set. We'll get it down about, we can go 1,300. Oops, wrong way. 1,300 down. Not 14. I'll do that. I'll let it get on down. Amsterdam ship traffic with Scandinavian 827 out of 11.4 over Arnott on the Owens-1 Alpha arrival. Me deviating from the arrival heading 190 to join the downwind leg for the ILS 36 right. We'll call that right base in the final for Amsterdam traffic. Got a retwist boss? I did, Jet Kid. I did. What's up, Full Flap? Yo, by the way, I love your content, dude. I've seen you pop up on my For You page a few times. How you doing, man? Tried to stream this and the entire cog was unresponsive. Also, the FSU PC needs to be uninstalled for this plan to work. Well, I'm using it right now. So maybe that's the issue, because I was having an issue with my LNAV and auto throttle. Or VNAV and auto throttle. And LNAV, too. So, I mean, I'm using FSU PC. I wonder if I should try deleting that and seeing. Yeah, I've been having a few issues here and there as well. What's up, Jack? Says, checking in on you. Tashio, long weekend. More to come. Good to see you too, Jack. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Hope everything's been well with you, my dude. Do you think it's worth the full price of $120? At this state that I'm experiencing at right now, no. But again, the developers are telling me, or just saying in the chat, that the streamer didn't read the docs referring to me. So, I mean, I read the docs to the most I could. I have general knowledge of the 737. So, I mean, I really don't think that my issues I'm having right now are induced by me. I'm 90% sure it was a bug that we were experiencing, but we'll see. I said, we'll test it out again. We'll figure out how it goes, and we'll see, man. I am going to be at Expo, right? Yes, sir, man. By the way, I'm overspeeding the hell out of this. Let's slow it down. Let's get our speed brakes out a little bit. I need to start actually getting a spoiler axis set up. I usually have the toggle spoilers on my as a button here, but it's not working. It doesn't work with this airplane, which is understandable. So we're just gonna have to pull it on out. All right, that's good enough. We'll bring it back in. Hey, this is hard to do. There you go. Cool. Peter says your issues aren't induced by you. You made some mistakes with most issues in the plane. See, thank you. So I'm not trying to start an argument or do anything, but I'm saying, like, I can fly a 737. I really don't think that me turning on my auto throttle and it idling is an issue that I'm causing. That's all I'm saying. That's just all my whole point right there is I don't think that's me. That's all I'm saying. I have a handle on the NG to the classic differences are fine. Okay, thank you, Peter. Awesome, dude. All right, we're gonna start doing this direct too. Let's get the music coming off. SimVime's coming up. Let me go ahead and get the overlay gone. We get flight recorder replay ready to rock and roll. Here we go, man. What caused me problems with PMDG products, no climbing right, or not climbing right, or about 500 feet per minute. When I close a FSU IPC, the PMDG planes climb normal. Really? That's weird. I've never had any issues with the FSU IPC software, or at least it doing anything to my aircraft. All right, let's try something here. Let's go legs. Let's go to, what is it? It's this one, right? Yep. And boom, LNAV. Let's see what it does. There you go. Cool. Keep my speed up here. Let's go to traffic. Scandinavian 827 is at 7,000, making a right turn to the initial approach fix for the ILS 36 right, we'll call when we're established. Skipple. Let me get the music up for a little bit. We got a little ways to go. Get our heading bug reset here. Help me out. There you go. I love Amsterdam so much in the sim, though, dude. The ortho out here is freaking amazing. Look how good the grass looks. That looks so good, bro. CSF a new dev, or they have made products before? I believe they're a new dev. I believe so. Oh, yeah. See, here we go. Nope. Heading. Try it again, because I tried to... There's an intercept course here, so I think that's what I was trying to do. So we'll try it again. Intercept course heading is going to be on, 262. We'll do that. Right here, we'll actually do it exactly what the heading is going to be at. We'll try that. It's going to be 258. Well, let me type it in. 258. And type it. Yeah, it doesn't let me insert it that way. Try it again. Execute it. And we'll go LNAV. Ooh, watch the speed, watch the speed. Watch the speed. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we're on it, looks like. Honestly, don't care that much about the cockpit textures, but $120 plane not being able to make holding is something to laugh at. Well, we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to look at it again. I'll read the manuals completely word for word and see if really it was something I was doing. But I highly doubt that. Oh, you know what we're also not doing? Let's hold 3,000. Let's hold at 3,000 here. We'll make our way in. Love seeing you devs try to break into the Space Sphinx is a great example. Yeah, for sure, dude. Outside in here, it's going to get the range back down and get auto brake selected to 2 for today. Oops, there you go. I'll make it in, man. Ooh, that's loud. Get it down. Here we go, man. Look at that. So the textures aren't the best on the outside, but I really do think they're decent. They're not like horrible. But again, like I said, if you're paying $120, I mean, at the same time though, these are like the exact same textures as the Leonardo, and that plane's also like $80 too, $100, something like that. So I don't know. I take back what I was gonna say. That's upsetting though, man. That is. They're saying I am not reading the documentation. I spent 30 minutes reading that thing, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Oh well. Backlash is never true. True. They're really okay. Yeah. Why are we not holding? Hold. We're at 2,000 feet now. All right. No, we're gonna need my airplane. We're gonna fly it in. How about that? Audio's coming off, or music coming off. Sometimes coming up, and here we go. Cause I'm at yeah. Should start turning inbound. Flight vector's coming off. And here we go, man. They're seriously saying that they're all saying I didn't read the docs. So I mean, I'll go read the docs and see if there's anything I missed relative to flying with LNAV and ENAV. But I did literally everything I could have done in depth. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, control cam's on. I'm gonna get the replay on. And we're gonna go straight in for this rival here. There you go. Let's go flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. There you go, man. Oh, never mind. Because we're too low. Let's actually pick up some altitude here. What's up, Carrie? How you doing, my dude? Traffic Scandinavian 827's on the base leg for the ILS 36, right? We're calling established. Skipper. Trim out the plane here to help me out.
Chicago traffic, North 58 uniform, establish ILS 36.
That's fine. The trim is loud. Oh, it is, dude. I like that though. I like a nice loud trim. All right, spoilers are armed. We're gonna flaps 1 now if it's not gonna yell at me. Yeah, I know. It's the CSS guys that were saying that I didn't read it. All right, we'll just. Oh, no. Yeah, it's gonna yell at me if I don't get the gear down. Let's get the gear down. That's fine. It's because we're too low. I couldn't hold at 3. I do like the noise of the gear coming down, though. Is there a line coming out of my AP? Interesting. Like I said, this is a very sketchy approach here because, again, I'm having stuff act up for me, but apparently it's my fault. So we're just gonna hand fly it in and figure out what exactly I'm doing wrong here. If you haven't already, though, smash the like button, man. It's been an interesting stream to say the least. I just realized the auto throttle turned on. I didn't mean to do that. All right, final looks clear. Discourse so damn funny, dude. I literally glanced at it for 10 seconds, and apparently I'm the only one having issues, and it's because I didn't read the document. Just simple as that. So we'll see. We'll go. I'll check it out. Because I'm not disagreeing or trying to argue with them or anything. I'm just saying, like, I genuinely don't understand how, even if I maybe missed something about 𝐂𝐿, how it randomly could just stop working during cruise. I don't get that. That seems like a bug to me. That's just what I'm saying. All right, there's the field, though. Start getting it down now a little bit better. Oh my god, it's literally right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, okay. That's jacked. Let's do a 180 here. This is so bad, dude. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying my best to get this thing to work with me, but it literally is just not. I got you, full flat. I'll check it out for you, man. All right, since there's nobody in this area, we're just gonna do a sketchy 180 here. Climb back up to 3, and we'll go in a left down one here. It's so nice. I appreciate it, Brian. Thank you, man. I try. All right, we'll hold it about here. We're gonna try this again here, cause yeah, that was the runway right there. Or something here. We're gonna go for action. No, never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna try it. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yep. See, there we go. That is an airplane. Cool. I'm at 3,000 feet and 200 knots, and it wants me to put my gear down. Okay. Oh, you know what? Fine. I'll just drop them at this point, dude. This is very eventful, guys. I mean, Jesus, dude. Yeah, those are bolts up there. Those aren't switches. Those are bolts. I don't think I've ever flown this bad on stream like this. Yeah, we came in, Zahar, and the plane is just not following our LNAV again. I've just been distracted hand flying this whole time. Sorry about that. There you go. I don't think it should be horning either. Again, but I didn't read the document, so I don't know what I'm talking about. So I looked as much as I could. I glanced through those documents. I figured out how to do the pressurization, figured out most of the buttons, most of the click spots, understood some of the logic, and then now I'm doing my first ever flight. So, I mean, I know it's not y'all blaming, but it's just, it hurts to see the freaking developers saying I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, even though I tried my best in 30 minutes to get it all set up. And quite frankly, I still think it's an issue with the airplane and not me, but we'll give it up. We'll give it up. Oh, you think it's the throttle chase? You think it's because I was... Oh, yeah, you know, that might have been what it is. I'm just leaving it down at this point, though. It's because I was too low on the throttle. The N1 percentage was kind of low. All right, we're going to make this call now because this is all over the place. Skipper traffic, Amsterdam, or correction, Skipper traffic, Scandinavian 827 is going to be out for about a 7.5 mile final for the visual 36 right. Check. I am, Vinny. Don't worry about it, bro. We're not having a good time right now. All right, here we go. Now I can get a little bit more stable here. Bank angle check. Yeah, I start rolling too much. All right. So about 10 out from the field. We'll start dropping more flaps here. Go flaps 5. I'll share what the flaps look like here. Talk about that. I got you, Cal. It definitely does model the lift factor of dropping flaps. I'll tell you that much. Got the sight on the runway. I know it is. I got a buddy, I don't know if you know him, but his name's Fly with Lotto. He's on Instagram. He always says that crap. Next notch out here. And no gets to good old twin. And we'll go to 30. Approach speed tonight is going to be 128 knots. We'll try to get that set. Trying to let go to redo my view here for a second. Skipper traffic, Scandinavian 8275 up for the visual 36 right. Skipper. There you go, reading my view here. All right, we should be good now, man. There you go, full flap. This is flap 30. It's actually pretty thin flaps in this aircraft. Very thin. That does look very nice over there, though. I love the trim, dude. That's my favorite thing right now with this. That trim sounds aggressive. Just giant hump, like a giant metal wheel. Sounds great. All right, here we go, guys. Finally making it in. Spoilers are armed. And make sure again here. Yep, spoilers are armed. Gears down 3 greens. Flap 30. With the green light. Miss Protez, you said 3,000 cams advised. Lights are on. Try to get more stable here. You just dropped the Boris in the community folder? Yes, sir, Quack. If you download it through Orbix, though, it should automatically just download to the community folder. All right, make sure the replay is rolling. It is. Good to go. Yeah, Flaps 30, that's our plan for tonight, man. We're using flaps 30. Oh. Yeah, we're using flaps 30 at 128 knots. That's our VR for tonight, man. Like I said, we can't slam our nose down, because if we slam our nose down, our nose gear could go straight into the ground. 1,000 feet, we're stabilized, and that's checked. We are going to land tonight. Skipper traffic, Scandinavian 827 short final, visual 36 right. Skipper. Yoshi, we'll probably do it in the replay. I'll take over the plane at one of our final replays. I'll just slam the nose into the ground, and I'll show you how it looks. Landed.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Got it down. Slowly get that nose down. Like I said, we don't want to plant it too hard. Right on the 1,000 footers. Reverse is up. We'll let it go. I won't lie to you though. Oh, that's slowed down really fast. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I didn't even get to say anything. Jeez. I will say there's no strut compression, so it just kind of drops on the ground there. But that was a nice one. Right on the 1,000 footers. Bring you guys back in here. Oh, vacate. Yeah, that thing stopped quick. I was on the auto brakes too as well. Those reversers work really, really well. I got vacate left. There we go. Got taxi chart. Here we go, man. Taxi coming off. Right, tops are coming off as well. Taxi lights back on. Continuous shins come off. Strobe lights stay on. We need to cross the runway here. I'll make our call. We vacated the very first exit here, dude. Holy crap.
Keep the traffic KLM 5656 incoming runway 36 left for departure. Next airborne.
Awesome, dude. Needs to be checked out for some maintenance. At least we didn't break the nose. We didn't break the nose. See, I need them brakes in my car, literally, dude. Bring the flaps back in, see what that looks like. There she goes. Awesome, dude. Oh, wait, no, we don't have to cross the runway. I lied. School traffic, Scandinavian 827 clear of a runway 36 right hand to the ramp. Skipper. All right, let's go ahead and get the strobes back off. And, oop, one thing. Strobes back off, wing lights off. We're going to be taking Stan Charlie 8 tonight. So let's go find Charlie 8. Should be all the way down there. Flap sounds enough. I don't know if there is any flap sounds. Maybe it's because I'm not close enough for something to him. I don't know. What's the next stream, Brian? We're planning to be live either tomorrow or on a Tuesday, man. Tomorrow or Tuesday. After watching the stream, it's an okay pro, just needs more work and hope. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like I said, with everybody in this Discord apparently saying I'm not doing something right, we're gonna go read the docs here again after stream. We'll figure out what I'm exactly not doing right. Because again, it's a 737 at the end of the day. LNAV and VNAV is not that much different than an NG, so I don't know. I was great. Nah, I still got one more week, man. One more week. It's my last week. Gosh, and on taxiway. On taxiway. Awesome. Look at this thing, though, dude. Welcome to Amsterdam, man. 3,000 meters remaining. Look at that. Do appreciate you guys all hanging out with me tonight, though, man. Thank you, thank you. Say something to these kids on Discord. What are they saying now? Are they saying more stuff? Look at that. Keep it going. There you go, man. And let's go ahead and go GSX. Boom, boom. We want the Charlie Pier medium side. 8. There it is. Nope. And we'll take, why not? Galen. Is there too big? They look like a Max D there? The ghost gear looks meh. The textures in total are alright. But I will say the tires are probably the worst exterior textures that they have. A little bit low quality on those. You're on the CSS and left. Too many non-developers complaining. Reminds me of another developer I'm locked out of their Discord from. I mean, all in all, I'll be honest with you guys. It's honestly not that bad of an aircraft. This is really not that bad of an aircraft. I just don't think, based off of what I've seen today, I don't think it's ready for tomorrow. Now, again, apparently everybody and their mothers is saying that I'm just not flying the plane right. So, like I said, I'm going to go double check that tonight and see. But, I mean, if that's the case, I don't know. You're in the version being banned from it? Jeez. It looks so nice, though. I mean, like I said, the exterior model is not that bad. It's really not that bad. If you get up close to it, I think it looks a little rough. But looking at it from here, it doesn't. I mean, I'm not having a problem with that at all. Not bad. All right, I think the gate should be right behind this bad boy. We taxied off of 36 right, and then we made a... Yeah, so we're going to be all the way at the last pier, so it should be not this one, but the next one, I believe. Yep, not this one, but the next one. Am I right? Yep, I'm right. Not this one, but the next one. Cool. There you go, man. Oh, I missed my turn. Did I? I think it was that one. Was it that one? I know it was one of these gates I was supposed to turn into. Oh yeah, because this is the wrong way. Okay, I did miss the turn. I'm gonna pop 180. It basically is the same as the 700, just without winglets. I think it's a little bit longer though, the 700, right? All right, let's pop a 180 here. Clear the left hand side, clear the right. And honestly, at this point, we're just gonna pull into that next ramp. It's to our left here. I should be where that KLM is. Oh shoot, okay. We're way off then. Taking it straight to the hangar. Yeah, I was just so ready to pop it in the hangar. Oh brother. There you go, man. I failed my plane test. Go and return it back to the hangar for me. Okay. All right. It's in front of the Norwegian. Okay, thank you, man. Thank you, Zavat. Appreciate stepping in, man. How you been? KLM's from Delta is coming in to land. Really? There you go, Alex. That's where I'm at currently. Just moved up to the DC area recently. Taking some screenshots based on a simple search term streamer in their Discord. It's just wild. Second left's not this one, but the next one. It says next to the Norwegian, so it should be. I think it's actually a stuff over there, isn't it? Yeah, that's our GSX stuff right there. See it? Awesome. Press up now. I got you, Peter. Thank you, man. Been some help for me tonight. I appreciate that, dude. Man, that's so upsetting though, dude. Like, okay. If I didn't know how to use LNAV and VNAV, what did I do wrong with LNAV and VNAV? I have a flight plan. I got all my weights in. I got all my speeds in. I got the altitude constraints in. Like, why wouldn't it work? It's a 737. I don't get that. All right, coming into the ramp. Let's get the tax side off here in a second. Get it off. Let's pull into our ramp. Yeah, we went way too far. I completely missed our turn. There you go, man. Dude, correct your chat. This is bad looks. My Discord chat or this chat currently? What's bad in this chat right now? It's the Columbia Ops, oh brother. Right, here's my gate here. We're gonna start pulling in. In Discord? What's going on in Discord? I'm currently streaming Chopsticks. I don't know if you realize that, but I simply am not gonna stop streaming to go handle what's going on in my Discord chat. That's why I have mods. If it's really that bad, at one of the moderators so they could handle that, man. I don't know what you want me to do, dude. I'm not gonna end stream here and just stop streaming to start handling them.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
All right, we'll stop here. Awesome. Perm brakes get set. Uh-oh, I missed it. I forgot to do this. There we go. Now parking brakes are set. Cool. And I'm actually not going to shut down the engines just because, like I said, we're going to go straight into our replays here, though, man. Would you mind dropping off the passengers and go to the hangar because that landing was horrific? I was going to complete the flight. Let's see what we got, man. Bring you guys back in. Audio's coming down. Music's coming up. I mean, honestly, like I said, it's not a bad airplane. I just think there's some issues that I was having that need to probably be addressed. But again, apparently it's my issue and it's only me having these issues. So we'll figure that all out, man. Let's go here. Let's go Volanta. Let's bring this up and let's see what we had in here, man. Terrible arrival, by the way. What was that? But that's fine. We got a negative 249.1G right on in front of the bars, actually. But that's nice, man. I'll take it. First landing the airplane. Not bad. Not bad. We'll go boom. Let's hop off for this. Wrong thing. It's this. There you go. Let's get off of Volanta. Let's go and close down Volanta. And here we go, man. From the devs, now our team's working to transfer the product today to the guys who really know how to conduct streams. Dude. Oh my God. Oh well, bro. I mean, like I said, never mind. I'm not even gonna say nothing. All right, let's close down Volanta. Let's go ahead and hop back into the airplane. We'll go replays. Let's just go ahead and drop the flaps up. There you go. Upstairs is going to get the lights online. Left and right, runway tiles can come on as well. We get the strobes on, the wing lights on. And let's go and run the replays, man. God forbid someone has feedback to your product. Dude, again, I'm just flying the airplane they sent me. I read their documentation. I was wanting to get a stream out tonight, so I read the documentation in, 30-ish minutes, and I'm flying the airplane. If I'm doing something so godly wrong, please tell me. But I mean, it's like I'm just being honest of what I'm seeing here. I don't know what's the issue about that. And they were telling me like to turn the auto throttle on and stuff, and I was like, I am. If I turn the auto throttle on, guys, it idles my throttles, and everything's set up correctly. So I don't know why I would be doing that. I don't know. Another thing, we have contrails coming out my APU, but let's just stop saying stuff about the plane, right? My bad. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. You saying I'm gonna stream tomorrow? I probably will be live tomorrow. That's the plan. We'll see. The plan is to be live tomorrow, though. Oh shoot, I did. We did. Off of VATSIM. There you go. I did forget VATSIM. We did kind of smack it in the ground there, but that's all right. Let's check it out from the other side, man. Let's go boom. Bring it over. We'll check out this side, man. I know, Alex. Thank you guys for telling me. I've done that before, dude. Oh my gosh. They came out with the plans tomorrow and next week for streams and flights. Well, next week we have our tournament because it got rained out this week, so we probably won't be live that many days on the weekday. But I might be live tomorrow. What I'm doing though, I have no idea yet. I'll let you guys know that probably, in advance. I apparently turned off the AP wrong too. Okay. I'm gonna read the chat and see. Well, again, I honestly feel like, yeah, I probably did a few things wrong, but when it comes to LNAV and VNAV and auto throttle, like, I genuinely don't get how I can mess that up. I don't know. I don't know. I like this delivery. I like this delivery regardless, with the Norwegian flag in the back. Wait, is there actually? Oh yeah, there is. Oh well. When you get off of school, and also CSS is going crazy right now. All the devs and mods are about to pull their brains out. Are they? I want to read the chat so badly. It's gonna be very entertaining. I got you, Cal. I'll check it out, man. Again, I do appreciate you guys being so supportive, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, it was pre-released today. It comes out tomorrow. So I wanted to get a stream out today. Meaning, when we got the plane, it was very late in the afternoon. So I quickly learned the plane as much as I could in those 30 minutes and went live. If I did something wrong, that's why. I mean, I don't know what more I could ask for. I don't know. About tomorrow, see what it is, and maybe let you guys see it. Go for it, Peter. I'll check you out, man. What's up in here, Vidal? So we were gonna go back, but at this point, we're just gonna call it here. Check out these replays. Obviously, I'm gonna go sit here and see what's up with this devs in this airplane. We'll figure it out, man. I'm not even trying to cause hate or anything. I'm just genuinely confused why everybody's so mad at me. I don't get it. If for tomorrow's stream, we could keep kind of retro, do the A300. I'll be down. I don't mind doing the A300. Could have flared a little bit more, I think. A little bit more. There you go. Pop it over here. And there we go, man. I said, oh, that's why we missed our turn. 175 likes, man. I do appreciate you guys, man. Smash the like button if you guys have not already. Really, really appreciate you guys, man. Look at that. That looks really, really nice with the ortho out there. I love Amsterdam, dude. The photogrammetry is amazing. Is it because your chat's typing nothing but hate in their Discord? Are they? Well, I mean, no offense, but I mean, what am I supposed to do about that, dude? Respectfully, I can't control what people say about the airplane. Again, it's a pre-release copy of the airplane, and I've learned it in 30 minutes. So if it's something I'm doing wrong, I'm doing it wrong. But I mean, it's everybody's opinion to say whatever. I can't control what people are gonna say. Oh yeah, we do have to do an MD-11. I haven't flown that in forever. We'll see, Zari. Appreciate you stopping in, man. It's not CSS fault. People can't read manuals and think they can go into this plane without practice flights or anything. My Discord chat, apparently it's their fault. It's obviously my fault, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing at all. Nothing. I didn't read any manuals. You know, I didn't even try to get the plane set up properly. I didn't do anything.
Services are
I just started going live. That's exactly what I did. See, is this a good angle? Let me see. Yeah, it's a good angle. Man, this airplane's a CSS. Pin comment, man. Pin comment, dude. Another Inevil's 350 Dewey. We'll see, we'll see. But I miss nothing much, John. We just checked out this airplane. We're calling it a night, man. Not like you fly road planes, but I fly a Cessna, and I'm training on a Cessna, so I mean that don't really help. But yeah, smash nose. Oh yeah, we do have the smash nose gear. I'll give you guys the replays, and then I'm gonna smash the nose gear just so you guys could see. I think that'd be pretty cool. Showing your CFI this landing. Shh, shh. I found a flight to DC because I've been wanting to visit it for some point. Found a flight for like $189, and another flight. It's also direct. It's like $413, so I might take the CRJ 900. Go for it, Forza. It's a fun plane to come into Reagan with for sure. Give me VC, I will be, Dom. Yes, sir. Helicopter stream next, oh brother. The E-Jets, no, you're not a big fan because it takes a lot of focus. I mean, we could. We'll see. I forgot if I'm even actually going live tomorrow. It just depends on what I'm doing, but we'll see. I would wanting to either fly the 380, maybe the A300, or the MD-11. Those all sound pretty interesting to me. So we'll give it to look-sees. Other engine view here. You guys on this side. What's up, man? How you doing? Never said anything bad about the plane. Little Streamies gave his honest opinion. What more the people want? That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Again, I completely will understand the fact that if I was genuinely doing something wrong, I'm sorry. Like I wanted to, you know, stream the plane tonight, so I quickly, as efficiently and, you know, thoroughly as I could, looked at all the manuals I was sent. So if I genuinely did something wrong, my apologies. But like, again, I start up the plane, I started the engines, I took off, everything had no issues. And the second we get into cruise, auto throttle stops working properly, LNAV stopped working properly, and then VNAV start doing whatever it was doing. So I really don't see how that's an issue that I've done, or I've induced, but we'll figure it out, man. Just finished my first flight with ACC. I was a Delta on VATSIM, I'm assuming. How did that go for you, man? Alice is not their parent. The monitors of CSS Discord should be handling that quick action. Yeah, thank you. Nonetheless, I had fun flying this airplane. It was a very, very fun stream. But we're gonna look around here, man, because I don't appreciate that, bro. As I said, I understand people can say everything, and there's people that have talked about my stuff before, dude, but like, come on. I can fly a 737. I have flown a 737. The only thing different with this Classic is minor changes, meaning I should have known how to use LNAV and at least known how to use auto throttle. So I don't know exactly what everybody's even saying in the first place, but I simply don't see how that's an issue that I've caused. I don't know. We'll see. I can find the CSS Discord. Somebody send a link. Dom, can you go in the Discord and send a link for me? I can't do it when I'm live. And Clipper ending out the stream with a $10 bomb. Go and spam those dollar signs, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. You're not a type-rated 737 pilot, and neither are flight simmers, so this plane should basically be flyable and isn't. No, thank you. Trying to land a helicopter and crash. I broke my yoke. You broke your yoke trying to land a helicopter? How did that work? And after all, you're still not crapping. You're just taking some responsibility. Exactly. No smash. Oh, I got you, AJ. We'll let this last replay go, and then we'll smash the nose so you guys can see here. It's actually really, really cool. It's really, really cool. All right, there's that landing here. So I'm gonna go and get the audio down for a second. Let's bring it back out, and I'll show you guys this, man. People acting like Alice has to fly a 737 like a real world one. I don't know at this point, dude.
Find valid airport data at this position.
Ain't gonna apologize. That was great. I appreciate that, Ground. I appreciate that, man. I tried my best, man. I tried to show it as in detail as I could. I showed you guys the animations. I've showed you guys everything. Right now, we're about to show you guys the gear. About to show you guys how the rain wipers actually work. I'm gonna try to show you guys the weather radar. I'm trying, bro. So I mean, if they didn't like it, they didn't like it. That's honestly not my problem at this point, dude. All right, let's go. Boom. I'm gonna stop the replay here, And then I'm going to hand fly it to the ground, and I'm going to show you guys what happens if you slam the nose gear on the ground. It's going to be entertaining. You're the most humble flight streamer I know. What happened, whatever has happened, don't let, but I appreciate it. Thanks, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Pay attention to the nose gear here. I'll leave it in this camera here. Actually, I need to see if I'm getting to the runway first. Hold on. Can't get your licenses done? It's not working for you? I think they have to activate it. Make sure they activated it. All right, so here we go. We're gonna keep going. It's gonna be very, very sketch, but you know, just okay. Hold on. Whoa. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Let's try that again. There you go. Oh, put the gear back down. Okay, we're stalling again. Hold on. I have to do this in a way where it's not gonna like look unnatural, but it's also gonna work. This is like very, very hard to do. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this here. All right, there you go. Let's put the throttle back in. Let's put the gear actually down here. I got good airspeed now, so we should be okay. Okay, cool. Let's get the nose trimmed down. Here we go. All right. I think we got it this time. Here we go. What are you doing? I'm trying to show everybody the way where you actually slam your nose gear down and it actually will fall in. So if you slam the nose down when you land, you can risk actually slamming your nose gear back up into the bay. So I'm trying to showcase that now. It's just I'm trying to do it in a way where it works. So here we go. Let's go idle here. Let's go and show you guys the front of the airplane. We'll get back on the runway and enjoy. Bam. And then let's say I just slam the nose back on the ground here. We'll see it. Okay, that didn't work. Hold on. Let me try it a little bit better. that wasn't the slam I was hoping for. Hold on. Try that again. If I can't get it to work, I'll just slew mode and show you. But I'm trying to show it like in a natural way. Put the gear back down. Uh-oh. Don't do that. You see how I land on the nose first? Let me see. I'll try doing that. The AP juice. All right, gears back down. We'll go toga. I'm gonna let it nosedive for a second so I can gain some airspeed here. Shallow climb back up. There you go. Spoilers back in. Actually, that's right. My binds aren't gonna work for that. There you go. That's fine. All right, here we go. See if it works this time. Let's bring it to the ground, and then I'll drop the nose. If I can't get it to work, I'll just show you guys how the wipers work. Now let's go idle, just like it basically smack it on the ground here. I'm over the runway? Yeah, I am. Cool. Here we go. Okay, it's just not working. It worked earlier, but I don't know why it doesn't work now. Let me see. Let me just do it this way, the way I know how to do it. Okay, that didn't work either. Oh well. Here, how about this? I'll show you guys the rain effects. I tried to show you guys the nose, but that didn't work. Oh well. So let's do this. Let's make it rainy. So we got a weather. It doesn't work in repo mode. Well, so I was hand flying it there, but it wasn't working for me. All right, so we'll go to rain. We'll get precipitation up. I'm gonna turn the wipers actually on, and then we'll start just flying it in so you guys can see it actually works. I'll just drop it from a bit. That actually might work. Oh, brother. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. There you go. Go from here. Throttle full, and then just so I can have some speed here. Oh my gosh, dude. This is not working how I'm wanting this to work. Clearly didn't read the nose slam in it. Yeah, exactly, right? All right, here we go. This is good enough. But windshield wipers do work. There you go. I don't know if you can see here. We'll try to go back in the rain. It's actually stopped raining. Hold on. Let's get it back into the rain. There you go. Wipers in the rain. I don't know if you could actually see that very well, but it does work. There you go. And then we'll also show you guys the weather radar. So don't worry about what the plane is doing. Just worry about the weather radar. Boom. And we'll get this bad boy on. Boom. fix this thing up so we're not dying so badly. Oh, I put it on terrain, didn't I? Weather. There you go. And there you go. Working weather radar. It's not going to be that dark just because it's not like a terrible weather system, but working weather radar, working terrain radar. And let's see if the nose gear thing will actually work this time. Hold on. I feel like it might. Let's see, is it going to work? No, it's still not working. I can't get that thing to work. I give up. Did it work? Nah, it didn't work. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Let's go and go back to weather, and we'll get our final replays for tonight, man. We'll just call it a night. I can't get that thing to work for some reason. That's fine. Got replay it. Let's start it here on the ground. Pause it. We'll bring it back out to where we actually touch down, which is about here. Let's go and go to drone, showcase, reset showcase mode. We'll go bam. Oh, hold on. Bam. Wrong thing. Reset. Fall mode, lock mode. Bam. There you go. Bring it down about here. Find a good little view. There you go. Off of lock mode, bring it back down. Lock it back. Appreciate it though, AJ, for the $3 bomb, man. Go and spam those dollar signs for him, dude. You give up, forget it. Exactly. Just forget it. Bring it back up. Start it here. Let's zoom into the aircraft. To get the audio up for the sim, music's coming off. I'm going away. And here we go. Let's see what it looks like, man. I think my wipers are still on, actually. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I can't drop the spoilers back in for some reason. That's fine. Beautiful. Check it out from this side. And we'll get our final replay and call it a night, man. Pause it. Bring it back out. There you go. There you go, man. He said Simpson VC, oh dear Lord. Music back up. I'm back. Let's go and bring the plane to where it actually would touch down. Excuse me. Get it about here. Let's zoom in. Catch it from about here. And there we go, man. We'll get the replay from right there, man. That looks good to me. It did, yes. I'm really curious to see. I'm gonna end the stream here. We're gonna go figure out what they're all saying, but it was a good stream nonetheless, man. I've had fun. I really do think this plane is gonna be. I mean that. I really think this plane is gonna be a very, very nice product. But the issues I had today, I really don't see being a self-induced issue. That's just me. But we'll throw back out. Pop it here. Zoom in. Somebody comes up. Music comes off. We'll go and start our outro music, and we'll call it a night, man. Really, really do appreciate you guys hopping in and hanging out with us tonight, though, man. That was a really, really great stream, and I definitely enjoyed that, man. Again, even though they seem to not like it, CSS, I do appreciate you guys appreciate you guys for sending us out the aircraft to check out today. My thoughts on it, I honestly think it's going to be a really, really good plane. It's just those issues I was having today made me think otherwise about releasing it tomorrow. But I'll look into it and see how it is after stream. Appreciate all you guys hanging out, all the donations for sure, all the members, everybody showing up, ending at 182 likes. You guys are freaking great. Appreciate you guys all hanging out. We might be live tomorrow, and if so, I will see you guys then, man. Peace.